Screw you people.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, good.
I was going to do the following program is a living color, but I didn't want to copyright strike.
Yeah.
They don't copyright bullshit like that.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was the adjective song before that. The darn.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love that one. That's probably one of my favorites. I thought that the woman singing it had a sexy voice. It's kind of a tomboy, like a sexy tomboy kind of thing.
She actually had a name, and I found it. Interjections.
I don't think I want to. I don't want to look her up and see her though. I'd rather it be in my imagination.
Her name is Estra Mohawk.
Estrogen Mohawk.
Estra.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Estra.
Well, it was the 70s. She probably just changed her name to that because like Indians were popular then.
Is that like a landing strip?
Yeah. So he probably
ever since the crying Indian, everybody wanted to be a crying Indian, and
And they succeeded.
Yeah.
So we were talking about birds. All right, maybe we weren't.
Birds.
We were talking about something that reminded me of Quig, my old bird.
Uh,
He loved music, rock music. And if he's listening to a song, he'd get into it and he'd bob his head up and down and dance back and forth. And he would say, yeah, yeah, yeah. But if I was practicing, he would do the same thing. He would dance and bob his head and enjoy it. But he would provide the lyrics. If I was like playing my guitar poorly, then he would go rat, rat, rat. It's kind of funny. He had different lyrics for when I was playing. But anyway, he was interested in rats, I think.
well, I think all birds are. They like rats.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christmas is coming up, so this is our Christmas episode. So,
Isn't that
Merry
like next
Christmas.
week or something?
Huh?
Isn't that like next week or something?
day after tomorrow.
Yeah, Christmas is tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
I get a half a day off tomorrow.
And the viewers you might not be able to tell, but we're all wearing Christmas hats. It's just the background cropping is removing them all.
Oh, mine's not removed. Mine's still there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't put my Christmas hat on. I knew there was something wrong.
Oh,
We went to a party and it was at Karen's house, and she had those hats for everybody to put on, but I don't think anybody did.
What, like these?
Yeah, just different assorted Christmas hats.
I thought about it, and then I thought I'd probably get hot.
This is the one where my ball is all messed up.
I thought about it, and then I forgot about it.
problem. Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. It does get hot after a while wearing this thing.
Tony's probably the only one working Christmas Day.
Yep.
Well, some other guy is working Christmas Day.
There was a song about Tony. Does he know it's Christmas time at all?
Oh, Steve played that song today.
Oh, Scab or whatever they were called. That was horrible.
Band-Aid? Looking like Band-Aid with Don't They Know It's Farm Mate, no. Band-Aid.
I hate that song. Just for
the only good one.
Until what's his name? Bono was like, "Thank God it's them instead of you." It's like, shut the fuck up.
I never heard that in the song.
Wait, yeah, it was there.
I'm glad
He just don't listen to stuff.
Thank God it's them instead of you. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting run over by a big truck, but thank God it's not you.
No, he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, and it wasn't his lyrics. It was the guy who wrote it. But I think even Bono thought it was pretentious. But that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What, he married to Cher?
No, that was Dwayne Allman.
Oh, okay.
I really only care about the song until Simon's done singing.
Yeah.
Simon the Ball.
Put your hand in the air. Put your hands in the air. Simple Simon said. Yeah, Godshot's probably done that. Have you done that? Like if you're in a good mood and you're arresting somebody, put your hands in the air. Simple Simon says.
Actually, we sung "Put Your Hands Behind Your Back."
Hey,
Cop
Glenn.
talk.
How's it going, Glenn?
Hey, howdy, Glenn.
Cop talk.
Cop
I've
talk.
arrested far fewer people in my life than I thought I was going to.
Me
I
too,
figured
'cause
there'd be a
never-
couple citizens arrests in there or something.
You'd think.
Are citizens arrest really legal?
Yes.
Depends on the
Oh,
citizen.
The people were wanting to kind of do that at Conan's party a couple weeks ago when Arnold Palmer and his kid were fighting, before he got stabbed. They were, I mean, it's said now that people were wanting to call the police and I actually wanted to have an intervention for the kid, like, the people in white jackets. And Conan said, no, it's his party and they'll fight if he
Yeah,
wants
if he
to or
wants to.
something. Yeah. But it's all kind of hearsay right now. So
But
we'll let
Conan feels kind of dumb now.
So how are
I know. I think he's been pretty quiet about the whole thing. But yeah, that kind of that actually, because Trump was the one that was guilty for the last week because of what he said, and now I think that hot potato's been passed to Conan O'Brien now.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but it's
how
what?
is it that I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's your turn.
I was just saying, how is it that citizens arrests are legal?
I don't know how that works. Scott can tell you.
Yeah.
I can guess.
Well, it's not that you can go and put handcuffs on somebody and arrest them.
But you can
Citizens
detain them.
arrest-
You can put your foot on their neck.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
my theory is you can detain them, particularly if the cops are already looking for them.
Huh.
Because every complaint has to. I mean, without a victim, there is no crime. Period.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'll remember that. Next time they pull me over for a busted headlight.
Well,
Glenn,
society's the victim for that. So
Oh,
Glenn, are you sure you're not Keaton?
In the
Because
auto parts store.
we can't play songs on this show. We went through this. We can't play songs on this show.
Yeah, just say no and let it.
We'll get copyright struck and then get our show taken down. So,
Yeah, but if it gets taken down, we can say what the hell we want.
that's right.
Remember those things?
goats.
Goats.
Yeah, Darren's had 'em.
Goats
I had goats.
and flash bulbs.
I've had flash bulbs and goats, but not simultaneously.
Well, these
Or
guys
maybe.
have the whole.
Boy, those
kit.
flash bulbs. People have no idea that the toil that we had to go through to take a gosh damn picture back in the 70s. It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, for those of you who are young, we had these cameras, and it was expensive for a camera, but not until the 80s, you had to buy flash bulbs for the cameras, and there were only like 4 flashes in a bulb, and you got like a pack of maybe 4 or 5 bulbs that you had to pay for, and they ban their. I mean, each time the flash bulb goes, it burns part of that flash bulb. You can't use it anymore, and you actually had to buy film for the camera. You either had 12, 24, or 36 images in the roll, and they were expensive. And then you had to develop it, and that was really expensive. And it took a long time. It wasn't until probably the late 80s they had 1-hour photos. But before that, you had to wait like a week in a photo mat or something. And then they've all looked at your pictures before you picked them up. And then they cut the corners off and made them round. And I don't understand that. Stupid
Or
70s thing.
well, somewhere.
So I have a go ahead.
Somewhere in the 70s, they started making them rough. They made like this weird texture to them.
yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
That's I read about it's called the blockbuster theory. I think it was on Mr. Rogers' website. He still has a website with science facts. And basically that's blockbuster theory, because if you'd go through the trouble to rent a movie and bring it home, you'll watch the whole thing and appreciate it more because you've got more invested. And Mr. Rogers said it's basically kind of like if you're constipated and you really need to take a shit, but you have to invest a lot. You have to take like Metamucil or Marilax or something. And then when you finally shit, it's like an accomplishment. But if you got a diarrhea and you're just going around shitting everywhere all day long, you don't appreciate it as much.
That is true. I think I remember that episode.
Yeah.
There was a huge podcaster I watch occasionally. He looks like a hippie. He's got this long, he looks almost like Derek Smalls of Spinal Tap. But he's kind of a typical kind of podcaster that'll talk about politics or pop culture. And he never smiles. He's always complaining. But he's got millions of followers. So this morning he did something about the Epstein thing. And he said it's 5 a.m. and he said that he's got a butt full of poop because he hasn't taken care of business because he wants to do this podcast. And that's all I could think about it's just like, why did you say that?
Yeah.
Anybody watch the new Spinal Tap 2?
No, I saw the previews and I didn't even crack a smirk. It just looked like bullshit.
I watched half of it last night.
It's a brand new one.
Yes.
Yeah. And I had a couple chuckles. But it wasn't, for the most part, super funny. And Marty DeBerge kind of made me sad.
Yeah, that would make you sad. But the thing is, generally people like to put their best foot forward. And in the previews, in the trailer, they put a lot of the best scenes. And it's like, if that's the best they got, because, I'm a little biased because I don't like them as much since they got kind of political. And I've kind of seen them behind the scenes, mostly Harry Shearer, and I just don't like him.
Today's his birthday.
Yeah, you played that song. If I'd have known it was Harry Shearer's birthday, I'd have had you play Cash on Delivery because he sang that one. And it was probably my second favorite Spinal Tap song, but you didn't say, you just said, what's your favorite Spinal Tap song? So I said, Break Like the Wind, because I couldn't think of any other, because I was almost thinking, well, Cash on Delivery is pretty good. I like that. And then I realized you said it was Harry Shearer's birthday. I'm like, oh shit, I would have said that if I'd have known.
What do you think of my puppy?
It's my friend's birthday.
Hi, Scooter.
Or it would be my friend's birthday if I had a friend who was born on this day.
Okay. Hi,
Yes, I'm
Scooter.
artistic, Glenn. Look at me. Of course I'm artistic.
They are as silent.
Oh, there's Santa Claus. Look, there's Santa Claus. Oh.
So Steve played a song on his show today.
Mm-hmm.
It was from Steelheart, and it's a song called She's Gone. I think it's a beautiful song. The guy can sing so high. It's phenomenal. He could make a bird's asshole pucker. I mean, he could really get up there. And this had the most amazing voice. He sounded a little like Bruce Dickinson, Darren, but like an octave higher. But I mean, he had more range than, that Celine Dion. It makes her sound like a bass doo-wop singer. But they were actually the only hair band that was competing against grunge that weren't snuffed out by grunge just because of that guy's voice. So what's he do? He's on stage in Colorado. I think it's in either Rainbow or McNichols, or it's one of those. And he starts climbing up one of those light towers on the stage, which wasn't secured. And the damn thing was 1,000 pounds, and it fell on him, and he went face down against the stage, and that tower, smashed him, and it smashed his face. Smashed his head. Like his nose was in his brain cavity and stuff.
Ooh, nice.
So that was the end of them. Really kind of a tragic, sad, because I hate hair metal, but I really do. I heard the story, so I checked out the song, and the YouTube video for that song's got over 150 million views.
Wow.
So I'm like, I guess I'm the only one that's never heard of this band.
Yeah,
Well, I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard
I had never heard of them either.
But yeah, check it out. It's called Steelheart, and the song's called She's Gone. It's a beautiful song, gorgeous. The melody's really nice. For me to like a hair song, that's saying something. That's why I requested Steve to play it.
And here it is. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he played it. I'm
Is it-
surprised.
Is it as pretty as Girl from Oklahoma by Steel Panther?
Well, I knew you would say something about Steel Panther. They're pretty too. Even though they talk about the thing that's funny about Steel Panther is there's no double entendre. They'll just say my dick.
No, there's double entendre. It's like girl from Oklahoma has the line, "I know it tastes infected, but I think it's okay."
I like what was it, the Chinese girl?
Yeah, Asian hooker.
Asian hooking.
It's a
I like that
Chinese
part
secret, huh?
before the pre-chorus. Suck it, fuck it, suck it, fuck it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Smells like sushi.
they're a '80s hair band that formed in like 2010.
Oh, okay. No wonder. I
The
never
same
heard
way
of them.
Apology Nun's a 60s band that started in
It looks like a
2000.
huge misshapen penis.
2006. Speaking of which, I do think that I just
Yeah,
finished.
but at least it's huge.
Yeah. I do think that I finished the best song I've ever done.
Oh, nice.
I
Is that what
kind
it's
of
called?
no, it's called One for You, and it's
Run from you.
no One for You.
Oh, one. From
It's you probably get bored by it. I like rock and roll stories and I like how songs are written, so it's interesting to me. But it was one of my 40 demos that I've been going over every week for this past year. And it had almost like there were two demos that were right next to each other that had almost Hallmark Channel titles. One was You're on My Mind, and the other was I'll Be There for You. And they were both kind of twee. They both kind of, I had them on there, and I think I didn't really like them, but I thought they kind of had a little potential. Maybe I could do something with them. So I did You're on My Mind. That was the first one I did for the album. And this one, I started on it a couple weeks ago because what happens is when I get like a chorus and a verse and I get everything put together when I listen to these demos, then I'm like, well, I guess this one's ready. Maybe I can do something with it. So I go to do it and I realize there isn't a chorus after all. And it's got the same kind of chord progression as a song called Skeeter that's on the list too. And I'm like, I can't have both of these. And in my notes, I'm saying da 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 da, but an octave higher. And I'm like, I can't sing that an octave higher. You know, Tracy would have to sing it, and she can only do backing vocals. How am I going to? And so I just said, I'm going to shit can this. But then something told me, well, just go ahead and give it a shot and just do it. If it doesn't turn out good, I can put it on the Rarities album or something. So I go to do it, and just something magic happened. And when I went to listen to it a couple days ago, my work in progress, I don't know. I was just like, it totally just took it. When I changed it to One for You instead of I'll Be There for You, it just kind of, I don't know. The song just kind of ran away. And I think it's my favorite song that I've ever done.
nice.
Oh, cool.
So I guess the moral of the story is if something has a little bit of a spark, don't let it go. And you might hear it and you might say it sucks because music's totally subjective. So, I mean, I understand. But when I heard it, I'm just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe I just did this. And that's the second song on this album project that I thought was damn near when I did Can You Feel It? I thought that was possibly one of the best songs I've ever done. So I'm hoping that's a good, that this album might shape up to be pretty damn good. Hopefully.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm sorry to bore you, but I thought it was important to me. I mean, how many times do you get to write your best song?
It's not boring.
Well, my other two best songs are Need Some Love from You and Little Sunshine Rise.
And little doggy.
You got a monkey?
Dog fight.
Yeah, monkey
Hey,
dog.
chill it. Had a dog fight. That. Scooter and Chloe fighting over a bed, doggy bed.
Anyway, Glenn, why did you ask if I'm autistic? Out of curiosity. I'm probably on the spectrum. I've always been kind of weird.
I don't even see that chat.
Do you have it on live chat?
Unless my feed is frozen up.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to bang my head against the headboard until I'd knock myself out
Ah.
or just rock in a corner. So I guess that's kind of, but not as bad as some people have it now. A lot of people have it really bad. I think there's something in the food. I don't know if it's the vaccines that they're giving people or if it's something in the food, something in the water.
I think it's glitter.
Yeah.
It gets
You're
all
not supposed
over
to
the
put it in your
house.
nose.
Well, it gets all over the house. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially after you come home from a strip club and they were getting close, and now you get glitter all over you.
Yeah. And you smell like strawberries and sweat.
Yeah.
Did you know those two kids in that, not the little one, but the two other ones were brothers in real life?
Oh yeah, you can tell them just by looking at them. They were brothers.
Well, I knew they were both boys, but
Well, yeah, I said no, Joe. Really?
just because they're boys doesn't mean that they're necessarily brothers.
And the one,
Well,
the younger one went to Vietnam and ate pop rocks
He mixed Pop Rocks and Coke and floofied.
in Vietnam.
I thought-
So did the beaver.
Beaver died in Vietnam.
Yeah, same thing with the Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, he died from Pop Rocks too?
Yeah.
In
Oh, he
Vietnam.
died from Pop Rocks in Vietnam.
Exactly.
They were just sitting around the barracks doing stupid shit.
You know,
Funny,
I felt like asking him that at the Comic Con, but he already said that I was crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, the beaver called me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have reason to?
Yeah, because I was three different creatures each time I'd see him. I was a different thing.
Ah.
So did he mean it? Did he mean it derogatory or in,
Yeah.
He's just like, you're crazy.
Gave
Yeah.
the beaver a hot bath. It was a little worse for wear.
Guess that's good shape myself.
No, I think he liked me because when he saw the robot, he wanted a picture with me because normally they charge, $100 or whatever for that stuff, for a selfie with your own phone. But he asked for a picture of me and he gave me a free autograph picture and a free selfie because he just wanted a picture with the robot. I think that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, but he didn't pay you, didn't charge you because you threatened to clobber him.
Yeah, no, I threatened to tell this old man that he would clobber him.
Yeah.
So Friday night, speaking of going over my demos, that's what I do on Friday night. I'll go out there until late at night. So I was out there last Friday night doing that. Had my pillows and my cushion. I had my pillows and my drink and my headphones. I was enjoying it. And then, bam, my swing just, before I knew it, I was laying on my back. So here's all four vertical supports snapped at the same time.
Nice.
So it's like one vertical support was like, I had enough of this, goodbye. And then the other three supports was like, hey, that looks like fun. But it was like, it happened so fast that I didn't even know what hit me. So the thing is Darren, when he was living out here, he said he felt like getting on the swing, but he thought he might break it. And I thought, no, I don't think so. The Amish made it. It's a stuff. But the thing is the last few months, about the same time Darren said that, it's just been last few months, it started getting soft. It wasn't rotten. The swing didn't have any rot on it, but it was just getting soft and it was getting more like a hammock sitting in it. And I just, because it wasn't rotten, I was thinking, well, it was just, must be in my imagination. But yet it is a little springier. But no, it just, I'm glad it didn't hurt me or I didn't get impaled by something. Because I keep that swing high. I like it to be like a chairlift where my feet don't touch the ground.
Your next swing, you need to get it made by kind of a rustic group of fat people instead of the Amish.
Well, I'm building it. That night I had to buy it off Amazon. I'm buying the same one I've got in the back, which it's a kit. And each little slat is a separate piece. So all it is a bunch of sticks and screws. That's all it is. And it was it was a little bit of a pain to put that one. So I've got to look forward to that, putting that thing together. But it's got like a 600-pound weight limit. So it's not like that stupid Amish one. Those Amish, they need to start using power tools for God's sake. But I had it for 9 years, so.
I do use power tools. The power of their muscles,
Mm.
Some of them cheat.
A lot of them cheat. Trust me.
Because my cousins, there's a lot of Amish where he lived in Lake of the Ozarks area, and he says, yeah, the kind of funny that like the younger ones, they have these big trucks that they go, the bar or the weekends or what, they have these big trucks. So I'm like, they're not really Amish then, are they? Getting watered down. But
So you ready
I
to hear
like
my?
go ahead.
You ready to hear my funny sad putt story?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of have his picture up, but it has really nothing to do with it. But so we have a theater here in Ocala called Epic Theaters, and on the weekends they do retro movies. You guys probably already know where this is going. On Saturday, January 3rd, they're playing Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in the theater. And if Putt would have still been alive, I would have convinced Putt to come down here he wouldn't know why, and then I would take him to the theater and we'd go see Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
That would have been awesome. Telling you going to a Comic Con.
Oh, sorry, they canceled the Comic Con. We're gonna go see Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
That is funny and sad. You're right.
It's more funny than sad, but
it's more funny than sad. But yeah, he said he's going to give us a funny and sad story. You okay, Steve?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I was just listening.
Your head was drooping. Putt used to do that. His head would droop, but he would droop forward. So you just see the top of his head, and then we'd have to call Jen to wake him up, make sure he's okay.
You couldn't see my other hand because it disappeared, but my neck is aching tonight, so I'm holding my neck.
Okay, it just looked like you were.
We need to have a rule where both of everybody's hands need to be visible at all times.
Well, I can't.
Oh, that's been an old BabbleGab. What do you call it? That's been an old BabbleGab. I was like, both hands on the table, Steve.
I can't help it disappears, see?
What happened?
Yeah, Steve put his hand up.
Oh, I see. Oh, you raise your hand and it moves. That's messed up.
Yeah,
yeah, don't do that. It makes the Brady. What if the Brady squares? If they start, it was like a Rubik's cube, and they start mixing everybody up.
Didn't do it that time.
Oh! I could have made $1 million if I had a Brady Rubik's cube with the blue squares.
Nice.
yeah.
I could have made $1 billion if I would have won the Powerball last night.
Yeah, me too. I haven't
It
played.
was up to 1.7, right?
It doesn't really affect your odds to actually buy a ticket.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
You know what? If you'd have won Godshot and you had $1 billion, you would have been invited to like Conan's next party, Conan O'Brien's party.
Well, I wouldn't have gone, but yeah.
Me either.
Even if he invited you and you had $1 billion, you wouldn't have gone?
No, at $1 billion, I would have invited Conan to my party.
So you can't. Well, you don't think you can win just off one ticket? That's all it takes is one ticket.
You can't win if you buy 3,000 tickets. You're not going to win.
Right. Statistically, your odds are the same if you buy 1,000
Ticket or
tickets or
not.
if you buy 0 tickets.
Well, if it was 0 tickets, you ain't gonna win dick.
Well, that's the same. That's the same odd.
The odds of getting like 9 numbers. I got to thinking about this asshole science teacher I had in the 9th grade. And at the beginning of the school, what?
Mr. Yon?
Did he have a mustache? Young guy? I can't remember his name. I don't think so. But he told us at the beginning of the class, if we wrote on paper, it counted to 1 million on the paper, he would give us an A for the year. And I got to thinking, you know what? It may sound easy, but once you get to that first 100,000, each number is going to be 6 digits, So it's not like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 1 million. It's going to be, 500,864, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, you'd never be able to do it.
Did he specify you had to count by ones?
I don't know. I didn't like actually get far enough to ask the rules because I was just like, I think it would be easier just to do my homework and pay attention than do that. It seemed like a lot more work to write the numbers. Because then what happens? Is he going to do it, give me like a genie and find some technicality? Well, you missed one right here. F, you failed because you didn't do any of your other work this year, you know?
I've got to go make coffee. I forgot to do a beer back.
Go make some coffee, Steve.
Why don't they say, people say, you know, I got to pee. Why don't they say I got to empty my bladder? I'm going to empty my bladder, get some coffee, and be right back.
There you go. Could
I
you
guess it's
imagine
just too
giving
many
somebody
words.
a 50-cent gift certificate? They
Oh,
would
what you
buy
got
you
for
one
Christmas?
French fry.
That's 10% of 2 steak biscuits.
Yeah.
Is that what you got for Christmas, Tony? Was a 50-cent gift certificate?
No, it was on the thing behind me.
Oh, missed it.
Now you
If I
got me
make a
hungry for
reference and you
steak.
you've got no clue what I'm talking about, looking at the screen might clear it up for you.
You got me
Just
hungry
saying.
for steak biscuits now, Darren.
Ah,
They are delicious.
They sure are. We used to go to McDonald's on our road trips and get the steak biscuits. They were good.
like Dingbat this morning. Steve was playing. Where'd he go? Oh, he's making coffee. No, he played Debbie Gibson or Deborah Gibson or Delilah Gibson or whatever name she's going by this week. And my little player actually puts a bio up. My desktop player puts up a bio up of the artist. And she's 55 years old. So I thought, oh my God, she's 55 years old. And by the time our special needs friend saw that, it was Captain Tennille. He says, "Oh, what are you talking about? Tony Tennille's like 85. Yeah.
Yeah, Debbie Gibson and Tiffany and those, they were kind of, I think, just slightly younger than me.
Yeah. Well, Debbie
but-
Gibson's almost exactly your age. That's just more like a month after you.
Yeah.
And she's another one who gave up marriage and children to pursue her music career.
And now
Did she? Well, that's just because
Yep.
she didn't meet me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't have a problem with that at all. My problem was Stevie Nicks saying, if I wouldn't have had that abortion, you wouldn't have all those neat Fleetwood Mac songs in the 80s. And I'm just like, what a thing to say.
Mhm.
I mean, if she just said, if I wasn't abstinent, you wouldn't. Well, then that's fine. That's different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Tucker Carl called Nick Fuentes a wuss because he hasn't had sex yet, that he's afraid of women. He's Catholic. It's like, doesn't mean he's a wuss. It's like, sheesh.
Yeah. Tucker's position is you should start having kids early and just keep having them.
Yeah,
Which
I
I
See
don't
guess.
this picture,
particularly-
right? He's got like 18 of them all lined up.
I disagree with that. Elon's on like number 14, isn't he?
Yeah, but he just like hires a chick to say, "Here, you have a baby for me." And
Yeah, he's kind of
like
weird.
Rent a womb or something like that.
That guy freaks me out.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
awesome.
Oh, who was that guy?
No, I don't like his thing with anybody that's with that AI shit. They freak me out.
Yeah.
He's one of 50. I just read he's one of 56 people on this planet who could give every single human being on this planet $1 million and still be a billionaire.
No. There's 9 billion people on. He could give everybody $10 maybe, but
Yeah.
for
Yeah, that math
$100.
doesn't sound right.
That sounds like
exactly
Steve
what
when he said,
That's
remember
exactly
about
what
10
he
years,
said.
remember 10 years ago when Steve said that it was like his 1000th morning show anniversary, and I started doing the math and I private
Yeah.
messaged Tony. I'm like, I don't think this is adding up.
Well, if it's 5 days a week, that's probably like 5
So
years.
Elon Musk is worth $215 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, divide that by 9 billion
No, so that's,
people.
yeah, you figure, call
So
it
yeah,
8 billion. So 215 divided by 8 is what?
I'm using my phone as the camera.
I have a calculator.
What?
A craculator.
Oh,
I got one too. Here, hang on a second.
oh my God.
So that's
Gripping the
$26.88 each.
Yep.
That's a lot different than $1 million.
I just read it. I didn't fact check it. Okay, sorry.
You did report that it was what somebody else said, so
Yeah.
you're in the clear.
You just didn't happen to mention it was a complete idiot who said it.
So everybody could buy a pound of bacon.
Yep. Or like
I get
a
turkey bacon.
pack of small.
Turkeys are nicer than pigs.
I think pigs are nicer. They have cuter butts.
I don't look at pigs' butts.
I don't either. That's why I don't buy ham or bacon.
I can eat some. I can eat some.
Ham bacon. I love ham bacon.
Steve, yeah, it's probably more than 1,000 shows now. I like bacon, don't get me wrong. I love ham. It's my favorite thing on holidays when I go to a church meal or something. I love the ham because I don't buy it on my own. So it's not like I'm vegan or something. I mean, I will eat ham. I just don't go buy it.
It's like me and Stephen King stuff. I'll read the books. I just won't pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I think that guy, I think the reason he's so popular is because he is satanic.
Could be. He's a good author.
Eh. Well, the problem is like every one of his books. I haven't read the books, but don't they all have like kitty sex scenes in them and all kind of?
All of them do.
There is more than there should be, and any is more than there should be. But yeah. Occasionally, you just have to.
My main problem with them, it isn't making kids scared of dogs and clowns and everything else. My problem with him is he did that book about the satanic car, and he used a 58 Plymouth instead of a 59 Dodge or 59 Chrysler 300 that actually had mean-looking mouths, mean-looking faces. The Plymouth's not a mean-looking car. Wouldn't 58 Furies, didn't they only come in off-white? They didn't come in. It would have been a Belvedere beige if it was red. Yeah, it would have been a Belvedere.
It was the wrong color. Yep.
Yeah.
Or a Plaza or something like that.
Steve says he'll be celebrating his 10,000th show tomorrow. Well, congratulations, Steve. Come on back. Come back. Come back.
Well, he's making his coffee.
Darn,
let me go, Murph.
So, darn, before I forget, so I guess I'm working half a day tomorrow. I'm touching base with Wendy about when her dinner, that thing's starting. But I am going to go to the midnight mass at church at 10:30. So of course we'd like you to go there, but I know it's late. But I thought maybe we could watch a movie, or if you're interested in doing that, we could do stuff. Not that, Tony, but
I'm just
I
wondering
don't know.
why your
There's something
voice
to think
gets,
about with touch base.
Why does your voice get weird whenever you say the word movie?
What
It's
did
like
I
somebody
say?
else comes in and dubs it.
I don't know. If I say it again, bring it up again where I can say something about it.
We need to
and
start
see what
calling.
happens. See if I can catch
calling-
myself.
We need to start calling them talkies.
There you go.
Talkies. That's
We're
what they
getting
used to be
old. We need
called,
to
right? When they
start-
first
we
had
need to-
sound.
Yeah, we need to start sounding like
Yeah.
we're old.
Yeah. They had that Norelco shaver commercial there with the Santa Claus riding around on the snow with a shaver.
Yeah.
And the question I've always had is, has any guy ever bought an electric shaver for himself?
Yes.
Really?
I bought one time because I wanted to have one. And I'll tell you what, that thing irritated my skin more than anything in the frickin' world.
Oh, I did buy one that you could use in the shower. Rush would plug it, and I bought it, and I didn't like it. I never could get a close shave with an electric shaver anyway, so I just My dad, that's all he used. It worked for him. It's weird that it works for some people and others it doesn't.
But I'll bet you somebody bought it for him.
Oh, probably the
'cause
Santa
it gets-
Claus. No, Santa Claus stole it and he rode away on it
Ah, there you go.
through the snow.
Yeah, I bought one of those Norelcos. That was like the 3 heads on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like from the 90s, it still had like a regular plug, you plugged it in to charge it and whatever. And
Right.
like I said, I probably used it for close to a month, but I mean, my face would turn bright red and
Yeah.
get little bumps all over it and everything else. And I was just like,
Well, I wonder
can't.
if you had to condition your face for. I mean, you don't
I got
use
that.
shaving cream. What do you?
I got that too. I mean, I said, well, I need to get the conditioner stuff now. It
Yeah.
irritated the holy crap out of my face.
Yeah, it just works for some people. I don't understand it. You know what? And men don't buy socks for themselves either. It's just they're always Christmas gifts.
I always
Well,
have to buy
I take
my
that
own
back.
damn-
I buy
Nobody
socks. I
buys
buy my
me
own.
socks. Nobody
Yeah, I
buys
buy
me
my own
socks.
socks.
Everybody hates me.
I
Yeah,
buy
there was
my
like
own
a
socks.
cartoon. There was a cartoon that said there was a 2-panel comic, and the first panel it was a kid opening up a package and his socks for Christmas, and then the second panel is the same kid and he's old, and he opens up a Christmas and it's great, fine, because he's still wearing the socks that he got. They got holes in them from when he was a kid because he never got socks since.
I actually
It was
bought.
really-
Go ahead.
I said, what's really cool is when you're married and your wife buys you stuff gets you Christmas gifts that you can do stuff around the house for her,
But if you buy her a vacuum
Oh,
cleaner,
that's-
oh my God, that's
Yeah.
grounds. That's justification for murder.
Yes.
Oh, and
Absolutely.
don't you love it? Like on Facebook, those groups, somebody will put a picture up of some '50s ad that shows like the daughter and the mom are doing dishes while the dad and the kid are
While
playing Battleship.
Battleship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, people are having coronaries.
Oh yeah.
Just unbelievable. And I'm like, you don't know what the hell. The guy's probably worked his ass off all week. It might be a Saturday, and maybe the kid and him spent 3 hours working on the garage door. Then they went out and did lawn work. So now it's their time to relax, and the girls are doing dishes. Oh my gosh.
And only 2
Colin-
people can play Battleship, so.
Yeah, exactly. Good grief. Or the one that always makes the women just die is there was a picture from about 1970, an ad for like Eastern Airlines or something. And they had a lot of models there. It was an ad, and they said these were rejected to be stewardesses. That's how high their bar is. There's all these pretty women. And these people are like, oh, they were so chauvinistic back then. I'm like, oh yeah, try to be a man in 1970 and get a job as a flight attendant. See how far that'll get you. So shut the fuck up and sit down.
Yeah,
Sorry,
agreed.
that gets me worked up.
Well, that's how you know you're old. Is when you remember when stewardesses used to be good looking.
Yep. And
Boy, I don't-
friendly.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, some of them are okay, except the one that looked like Rodney Dangerfield. She had a nice, soothing voice, though, and she was very nice. So I would actually rather have her than some pretty one that's an asshole.
No, I was
wanted
my very first flight. First flight of any kind was PSA from the San Jose, California, down to Burbank, and I flew by myself. Parents put me on, and then the stewardess kind of just sort of kept an eye on me because I was flying unaccompanied, and she was real nice, and that was wonderful.
You get a set of little plastic wings to put on from the pilot and stuff,
No, I was
Oh, okay.
You like gladiator movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first commercial flight I ever did was with Darren, and I almost got off the plane in Omaha. I didn't ever know what a connection was. I'm just like, oh, we're here. I start to get up.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go. It's like, yeah, he
Yeah.
sat back down. I'm like, missed it by that much.
That much. Yeah.
And then when you got to somewhere, they would have gone, hey, where's Timmy? I don't know. He got off the plane in Omaha.
That's something he would have done too.
I don't know. He got off the plane.
Well, you didn't instruct me to stop him or anything.
Steve's trying to play the airplane stuff.
Yeah.
Joey, you like movies about gladiators?
I whenever I scroll through the TV channels and airplanes on or Caddyshack, I have to stop on either one of them.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
I think I
Airplane.
might have. Go ahead.
Airplane's one of the few movies from back in the day that I watch now and I still think is funny.
Oh yeah, you can still laugh at that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
and that. Go ahead.
By the way, I was going to report that this week I did watch Scrooged.
Yay!
Oh, did you? Did you watch the whole
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, whole thing.
like
yeah,
it?
yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's one of our. That's one I gotta watch this year.
Merry Christmas, not for long.
How'd you like the belly farts, Steve?
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bobcat Goldthwait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't even realize he was in that. I liked him.
That was right after he said that. Not for long.
yeah. That was a funny movie. I like that movie. It's one of my favorites. And the other one we talked about it before, the one with George C. Scrooge.
Dorothy
The,
Scott.
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
Carol.
That was good too.
Which is cool. He's a badass. That's what's cool about it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Well, he almost
They
plays
played
the
Batman.
part like perfectly.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah. I mean, he's.
Actor.
Yeah, but you know, I've heard Alec Guinness is an actor, but you know what? He's great. He's great at playing Alec Guinness because he was in the Scrooge movie from '71, the Scrooge, and
He played Bob Marley, didn't he?
yeah, he played Marley. And Marley, at least in my opinion, is supposed to be scary, but instead he's like there, you know. Mankind is our business. It's like you're not. He's like opposite of scary.
and the one with Patrick Stewart, I just cannot watch. It's just
Yeah, I don't
I
even
didn't-
like him to begin with, so I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't see him, but I don't think that would be any good.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, but no, I had heard that key moment where he wakes up and the little kid is out in the snow and he's gives him, you know, it says half a crown if he gets the goose or whatever in 5 minutes. I guess Patrick Stewart improved and made it where he was like, yeah, still fighting to give away his change. It's like, no, his transformation already happened, you fucker.
Yeah.
I would have
Actually,
killed
that's-
him. I would have killed him right there on.
I say, actually, Steve, you know that starts at 24 hours of it tomorrow night at 6. So
What, Christmas
I-
Carol? Christmas
No,
Story?
yeah,
Oh, TBS. They still
Yeah.
do that.
TBS or TNT or whichever one they.
Did they get it for free or something?
I think he owns it.
Oh, that figures.
Yeah. It was
And we were, like I said, I think we'd said this before, because the Christmas Story Christmas, the sequel that happens in the 70s, the mother was played by the leading lady from Airplane.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Julie
It's a-
something.
Yeah, it's the first time
Yeah.
I'd seen her since Airplane, but she did a good job filling the shoes. You know, she did good. You kind of forget that she's a different actress. And people said,
'cause
"Well, why didn't the mother act?" And then she like floofied like a month after it was released. So I'm like, oh, she just probably wasn't. It's probably circling the
Yeah,
drain.
the only two movies I remember her in were Close Encounters of the Third Kind and A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah,
And then-
where her little kid, the flying saucers overhead, and everything's going nuts in the house, and then the kid goes through the dog door, and she's like, "Hey!"
Yeah. Yep. You kind of muffled out there when you made your punchline.
Oh, sorry. Let me figure that out again. I got to turn that stupid stuff off. Okay, let me do the joke again. Oh yeah, so she's there and everything's going nuts. The stove's like all red hot and everything's going at flying saucer, everything's shaking, and her little kid runs out the dog door and she's like, "Ralphie!"
Ralphie.
There we go.
Forgot what movie she was in.
Yeah. Oh, that's that laugh. That's the laugh that I do accidentally that sounds like Ellis from Die Hard. I'm your white knight, and I won't be able to mimic it just happens on accident.
I just saw. Go ahead.
Last week was Darren's Christmas movie week, and we watched Die Hard, and it's just such a perfect movie. And I got to say, spoilers for those who hadn't seen it. Have you seen it, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing I got a little bit of a problem with is Hans at the very end when he takes the watch off and he starts to plunge, right? I mean, my heart stops. I stop breathing during that scene because everybody does. I've seen it, dozens of times, and still. And he's falling, and then it just cuts to that stupid comic relief police chief that says, "I hope that's not one of our guys." And it's just like, really? Couldn't you have waited? It's like, let it breathe. Let the drama breathe.
I hope that's not one of the hostages.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but it's just like, that doesn't change it. It's just they put the comic relief right in that dramatic climax. They should have waited until he landed before doing that stuff.
Did you know that look on his face when he starts to fall is actually a real reaction because they didn't tell him we were going to do that?
Yeah, I had heard that he actually wouldn't work with that director after that because of that.
John McTiernan, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's Jerry Ramsey told me that, and he lies all the time, so I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, no, I doubt he's never going to work with him.
Yeah, he'll definitely not work with him ever again.
Yeah, but that movie is from 40 years ago, so I mean, he would have had a chance to.
He stayed.
What? Huh?
We were the top was watching Family Guy, and the episode was about Y2K. I'm like, is it that old? So she looked it up, and the episode we were watching was from '99. I'm like, man, that's old. And then if you think about it, Die Hard was 11 years older than that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finally not thinking that 1990 is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like 2010 is 10 years ago.
Yeah,
but I got to say this. Go ahead.
Wasn't Die Hard like 88 or something? Or
Yep.
Yeah, 88. Darren and I saw it the premiere for The Town. We went to the free premiere that the rock stations would give away, and we saw it was a summer movie. That's why I never affiliated it with Christmas. Even though it took place in Christmas. I don't consider it a Christmas movie, but I'll use that as an excuse to watch it because I like it.
Just like Lethal Weapon.
But I was telling Darren, Lethal Weapon was pretty groundbreaking, but Die Hard was groundbreaking because it was just a perfect movie. And I'll never forget when I first saw the trailer. It was with my cousin Brett, and we both looked at each other when they had the explosion in the helicopter on top of the building. We looked at each other like, how did they do that? So, I mean, really, it was groundbreaking when we were looking at each other not knowing how they did that. So, I mean, that's what people don't realize. Kids, those kids, they watch these things. Oh, it wasn't that groundbreaking. You have no idea what it was like back then when you didn't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, after the opening crawl of Star Wars, nobody had ever seen anything like that. It changed everything. It changed everybody's lives.
So Bruce Willis was like their last choice to do that. They wanted Schwarzenegger or Stallone, somebody like that. But there's a line in there where he says there's enough C4 up here to orbit Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. And if Schwarzenegger ended up getting the role, that would have just been weird.
Yeah, or he'd have said Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
People have been like that guy from Work Moonlighting. It's like, I don't get it. Now,
wasn't Die Hard like his first movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
His first big movie, at least.
Mm-hmm. There were people complaining that the things that he was doing they weren't skills that a police guy would have. They were like Marine skills or like, Green Beret skills that he was doing.
Well, the way they expect him to just sit up there and just eat donuts?
Well, people, they just have to complain about everything.
Well, there's nothing in the movie that says he wasn't a Marine for a while before becoming a cop.
Yeah, they didn't really say.
Although it's interesting, they had the poster for it, had the building with his face kind of superimposed in front of it. Uh-huh. They were getting so much backlash that people I mean, they'd watch the trailer in the theater and he'd come on and the people would just start laughing. So they took his picture off and just had it be the building until the movie started getting successful, and then they put him back on it.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Who was
people
your
didn't
favorite?
take him.
Who was your favorite character in that movie?
Ellis, probably.
I like Ellis, but I think this last time I really started appreciating Hans. Morgan Freeman, his portrayal of him, because I'm like, that's a real movie star. I mean, he really, really did great. So to me, he was my favorite.
Steve?
I like Booby Chick.
Booby Chick was good.
I'll tell you, I liked Argyle. Argyle was kind of like the hidden unsung hero of the movie, actually.
Yeah.
It's fun watching that kind of movie and just thinking back in the 80s how it must have been for people. I mean, we experienced it. Same with Star Wars. That's why I'm hoping, if Disney hasn't done, they haven't even done broken clock stuff. They haven't even been right twice a day. They've sucked at everything. But if they release Star Wars as it was in 77, I would have a little bit of respect for them.
Disney doesn't own those.
Well, then why are they doing it?
They don't?
They don't. Disney does not own the original copies of the original Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. They own everything from the special editions forward.
Yeah, but they're releasing Star Wars next year.
I don't know if it's Disney releasing them.
I thought it was. Well, worth looking into. I'm just hoping, I don't know if it's the original cut. I actually might even consider seeing it again, but
Let me fact check that again. So
because
yeah.
you just said that everybody will get $1 billion from. You probably learned it from the same guy.
So if it's the original, at the throne room scene at the end, you get to see all the cardboard people standing at attention.
Yeah, that's. I hope they do. I hope they don't do anything to it. Except, I guess it's okay to clean it up, but no more putting CG in it and all that other. No switching characters. No going no.
I think that was a different movie.
Yeah, what if they did that and when Darth Vader's ship spins off at the end, you hear no?
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you kids.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I'm kind of pseudo right but wrong.
Okay.
Disney does now own the rights to the original Star Wars films and all versions, including the unaltered theatrical cuts, only because they bought 20th Century Fox. They didn't originally own it. Or 20th Century Fox owned the original cuts to the 3 original Star Wars movies, and then Disney bought 20th Century Fox. So okay.
So Lucas never owned them, so he couldn't sell them. The 20th Century Fox owned them.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what the hell did Lucas sell Disney?
Lucasfilm.
He sold them with Lucasfilm.
Who cares? If it doesn't have the original movies, did he own the rights to the characters? You'd think 20th Century Fox would own the rights to everything then. Because all he had was the toy merchandise rights.
No, I think 20th Century Fox probably just owns the movies.
Oh, what if when Disney goes to get it, they can't find the movies? They can't find those reels?
But it does.
I think Tony's. I've got a copy of it, so they can.
Yeah.
It does say that Disney has announced plans to release the original theatrical cut of A New Hope for its 50th anniversary in 2027.
Well, if it's the original, then it's not New Hope. It's just
it's not a New Hope.
Yeah.
It's just Star Wars. If it's called New Hope, forget it. I'm not going to see it. If it says episode 4.
He had to. Well, it didn't even say episode 4 in the very first original cut in 1977.
It did not.
But if it's still, if it's still, because when they re-released it the second time in what, 79, that's when they added episode 4, A New Hope.
Yeah.
That's been only because because I think they also had the trailer for The Empire Strikes Back when they did that second release. So he had to add that because he was coming out with a new episode.
On my,
I don't. That doesn't bother me. The New Hope doesn't bother me. Episode 4 doesn't bother me. Cleaning it up doesn't bother me. But don't add or change substantive things about it.
yeah, Chewie shooting first and all that shit.
Yeah.
Chewie wasn't
Tony,
even
but-
wearing a loincloth on the original.
What?
theatrical.
I know he
Saying
was
my name
naked
for no reason.
because a few years ago, this is on my Precious Moments timeline. Or no, it might be in a Precious Moments. Darren watched a marathon. Was this in there? I think it was. YouTube must not have been as anal about stuff then, because Tony actually played the original cut of Star Wars behind us.
Yep.
Behind him. And when it started, it said Lucasfilm or what?
Show?
Huh?
That was during the show, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it started off and Putt said, oh, is this the original Star Wars? And Tony says, no, it's Cheeseburger. And I think that made it on the Precious Moments.
Yeah, because the original one, it had the same scripting as a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It just had like little blue lettering. It said Lucasfilm Ltd.
And it's nowhere near my favorite film. Even when I watched it, it wasn't my favorite film. I liked cars and stuff, so that was my kind of thing. But
it is the most important movie ever.
oh yeah, I'll agree.
It's the most important talkie ever.
I would go forward. I would say it's the best talkie ever made, because it really.
Kind of like
You can admit something is the greatest ever and not be your personal favorite.
Well, Star Wars was the greatest for its genre.
No, it was just
Our
the
stuff is
greatest.
still good.
Well, what else? What? Herbie the Love Bug? Is that? No, it's better than Herbie the Love Bug. It's better than all that shit. Well, not that Herbie was shit. I liked those movies too. But it wasn't. It was no Star Wars.
The car chase scene, the car chase scene in Bullet is probably.
Oh, come on, Chips did better than that. Good grief. No Deposit, No Return with Don Knotts had better car chases than Bullet.
Were we on Thingamajig? The dude.
Oh, you know what, Tony? It might have been Facebook.
Yeah, because Facebook, they didn't seem to care as much.
Yeah, it's probably it, Tony. We crossed over to YouTube because Facebook changed their rules, and we couldn't schedule stuff because we didn't have enough followers or something. Yeah. I'll be right back. Oh, let me get rid of that swing.
I mean, the other movie that everybody kind of hated, but I've kind of come to appreciate it over the years is Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yeah,
I mean, it was, but no, I watched it probably a year ago, and I was just sitting there going, you know what, this really isn't half bad. It's
because you need to be an adult.
Yeah. Well, no, because they restored the scenes to it. Because the original theatrical release, they cut it too much, and nothing made sense. Apparently, I never saw it in the theaters. And then when they recut it for TV, they added a lot of those scenes back, which actually explained what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
So it actually
that's true.
Sense.
They did.
Yeah, I just watched it a few weeks ago myself, and I'm like, same way. I'm like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I like it because it's slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my Star Trek movies like I like my women.
Yeah,
Slow.
there you go.
Slow.
Well, nowadays
Slow
it's
and
the TikTok
sloppy.
generation, so if it takes more than 3 seconds, then
Slow and no plot.
be patient.
Cold and bitter. No, that's my coffee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cold and bitter.
I
Another
am
great-
really. Go ahead.
No, go.
I am
There you
really
go.
starting to enjoy instant coffee.
Hey,
I enjoy my Keurig, even though the coffee is kind of watered down. It's
Yeah,
Speaking of
instant.
which-
You can make it as strong as you want. And you don't have to know the night before if you're going to want coffee in the morning.
Fresh cup right here, freshly brewed.
When do you not want hot coffee in the morning?
When it's hot out. If it's hot out and I drink coffee in the morning, then I'm hot all day long.
Oh, I drink it 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you drive Uber too, though. So
Yeah, part time. I'm not in there all the time.
what's she wearing on Thursday, Tony?
I don't know because I'm not over there at her mom's house in Vegas.
Well, okay.
Yeah, she's taking the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off.
Oh,
No, her
never mind
mom.
then.
Her mom fucking. We had this hellacious rain. In fact, we're going to get another one tomorrow. This hellacious rain down here in L.A. and also in Nevada. They got it, and her mom's house, the roof leaked, and got a puddle on the floor, and she didn't see it, and boom, and it's still. It's like a month later, and still suffering from the after effects of it. And I know that feel, it be our age. It ain't no fun no more.
So you get Joyce for the next 2 days?
Yeah.
I don't care what Joyce is wearing.
Well, you can't see it anyway because her head only barely pokes up over the damn counter. And that's standing on a damn box. And that too.
It's fun how everybody else takes days off. It's funny how everybody else takes days off except you, Tony.
Yeah.
I could. It's just I don't. I don't want to come. I want to come back to a smoking hole in the ground. Because nobody thinks I do anything. Nobody thinks I do anything.
I think you do a lot.
I just sit there. Tell them that. But
they couldn't probably run that thing without you there.
They did it when I had COVID back in 21.
Oh.
But
they screw everything up?
Not really, but I'm sure
I
things
got good
didn't move
news.
as quickly. Uh-oh.
Good news this week. So my company is getting bought by another company, and we're going through that this month, and it should be like early next January that it goes official. But we got the list of holidays, and for the first time in my life, if I last long enough, I'll be getting bank holidays off.
Bank, nice.
As well as the real ones.
So that means right after the sale goes through, you don't get your pink slip.
Assuming, yeah.
Darn.
Yeah.
That's the end.
Timmy told us about that too.
What?
Yeah.
Darn was just telling us about how his company's being bought out, and if he's surprised, I remember when you told us earlier this year when your company got bought out by that other one. You were like,
Yeah.
"Well,
Which time?
don't get
Which
fired."
time?
Yeah.
I know. It's like a big fish eats it, and then a bigger fish eats it.
There's always a bigger fish.
But Steve, do you have that? My favorite of the Schoolhouse Rocks was that lady singing "Mammary Glands." Doo-doo. That was my favorite Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, it does sound like
Putt and Darren and I, we were going to make, when we were with Apology None, we were going to make our own Schoolhouse Rock song and cartoon video about dinosaurs. And we actually wrote the song. We had a lot of songs we were doing, and it just all fell apart. But we had several original songs we were trying to do. I think Really, Really was the only one that came about.
That was probably my fault.
I could play a piece of Mammary Gland, but I don't know if it's copyrighted.
Well, it was Putt's fault, too. He was doing one of his things where he just leaves without any explanation,
Yeah, kind of like...
Did he come back smelling like strawberries and sweat?
Yeah.
Fish and Roses.
Oh, that was my favorite Smithereens song.
Smithereens.
Remember the Smithereens?
Oh,
Here's my new Christmas background. That's the Christmas tree on Alderaan.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're lighting the Christmas tree.
yeah. No, I like the Smithereens song "Only a Memory." Do you have that, Steve?
Only a Memory.
It's a good.
I'll be right back, guys.
It's a good jamming song. It's a good one.
Yeah. Steve,
I know I have
remember
something
the
by Smithereens.
You have
'cause
only a
the
memory.
lead singer, the founder of the band, the lead singer, he passed away. But I think they've been doing. The rest of them got together with somebody else who's apparently still alive. And
What song was that?
Only a memory.
Yeah.
I like any song about
Just play the beginning intro to it. Yeah, that's all you have to play. It's a good song.
Yeah.
I think I learned that song for that Alabama band. That was one I brought in.
And this is Tony's. It sounds like a Schoolhouse Rock.
We'll get into the lyrics before we get copyrighted.
Memory cleanse.
That's
That does remind me of I had the box set for Schoolhouse Rock, and we got it right when it was available, and they thought they would do this big neat thing by doing a new Schoolhouse Rock song just for the DVD set. So what do? They do one about the Electoral College. And I'm like, well, that's fair enough. A lot of people don't know how it works. So fine. But you know what they did? They did that damn Dixieland stuff with it. It's just like, gosh damn it. This used to be Schoolhouse Rock. I mean, you used to have Verb, That's What's Happening. Yet that sounded more soul and more cool than anything coming out of Motown at that time. I mean, it's Dixieland. What the hell are you doing? Clarinets and do what?
That ain't rock and roll.
I know it ain't rock and roll. Even Dire Straits, I told them that quit playing the damn trumpets already.
Hey, that's smart.
Didn't they have the first DVD? Or was that the first DVD that people bought?
What do you mean?
The Money for Nothing?
Oh, see, that was the first
CD.
commercial. It was the first commercial disc that was DDD that was recorded all digital, I think.
Oh, okay. I confused CDs.
because I had
and
that on
DVD.
LP. I bought that album on LP, and it had the single, I think, with Money for Nothing with Sting. I don't know if
So that's
they gave
the
him, I don't know if they gave Sting any money for it, or if he had to sing it for nothing.
Well, he also sang on Arcadia, the Duran
shit.
Duran.
Yeah. And Gilmore played guitar on that song.
He sure did.
Oh,
They were both Gilmore and Sting. They were like had their finger in everybody's pie. I mean, Gilmore was on Berlin's album at that time, and
I forgot about that.
yeah,
that a TV show, Gilmore's Island?
Yeah, that was it. And Steve played. Speaking of Gilmore, Steve played "I Don't Like Mondays" with the Boomtown Rats and
I love that
Bob
song,
Geldof and all. Probably had nothing to do with Gilmore at all, but I had it mixed up with Bob Geldof. And Steve didn't know that it was about a school shooting.
Oh, was it?
Yes. I asked her why she shot up the school, and she said, "I don't like Mondays."
Well, see, I don't listen to the lyrics half the time. That's my
complete
problem.
gone, completely just mentally gone. Just
Well, that sounds like a Christmas tune to me, you know.
oh yeah.
shut up. That's part of my. I put that on my
That's what
fun
we
hour.
do.
Oh,
It
ho, ho,
sounds like
shut
Tony.
Oh, ho, 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 shut up.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My earbuds keep cutting out and coming back in.
Oh.
Yeah, I love the Apology None Fun Hour Christmas special.
Yeah, why don't we hear that? Maybe you got something planned for after the show tomorrow, Steve?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that yeah.
I will return.
Working on Memory Lane after the show, but that's about it.
I think you play the fun hour after the show.
Yeah,
You
I
have
might
to
be
sit
able
there
to
and
hear
get
it.
it cranking.
I know I'm going to a dinner party sometime. I don't know when it's starting.
I don't even have that recording though.
I'll have to send it to you, Steve.
Okay.
You want MP3 or WAV?
MP3 is probably a smaller file.
Well, yeah, it's a smaller file. Do you want MP3 or WAV?
said
I've got the Dropbox back.
Oh, okay. Wave works better. Sounds better though.
Okay. I'd rather you have a new version anyway because it's got Darren in it. He played Santa Claus in a Shaz Sweeper. It's I forgot I even had it when we first did the Christmas special. It wasn't until like a couple years later I'm just like, wait a second. We did a Christmas special where Santa, the apology and where we were all reindeers, and Santa was like slave driving us. I was like, shit, I forgot all about. How did that not end up in the fun hour? So I kind of re-edited the fun hour to put it in there.
When did you originally do this, Christmas fun hour?
2020.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because it kind of corresponded with the new Apology None song, the Groovy Christmas one.
Okay. I played that today.
You want
too.
the fresh one anyway.
Yeah, I'll get you the new one. Or you could play it on, I don't know what you're doing on Christmas Day or whatever, because I know Christmas Eve I might not be able to hang around because I've got to go to that Christmas party.
That early?
Yeah, because I asked when it's starting, and I said I might be off work at 1, and she says, okay, we'll probably be there by then. So I'm thinking it's going to be kind of early like that.
Well, Memory Lane gets replayed after the morning show on Thursday, but so does Greatest Hits USA. But it's the Greatest Hits USA this week's not a Christmas show, so I won't be playing that one.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'd play it then.
That'd be 4 p.m. if I did that.
What day?
Thursday, Christmas Day.
Okay. Well, if we plan it and put it in concrete, I'll put it on the Facebook and help promote it.
Or if you want to do it tomorrow, right after the morning show, or Friday.
Well, the problem is tomorrow I think we're going to that Christmas party.
Oh, okay.
Right after your show. Because I get off at like 1, and I think, there you go, Darren. He's in the spirit now.
Yeah.
Hey, well, his ball's better than mine.
Yeah.
Darn.
I tried watching the Netflix Alexander the Great series, but this reminds me of that. But so in the first 5 minutes, you got like balls in your face.
Look at this shriveled up ball.
Oh, he was gay. Look how gay he was.
He actually
Look at
probably
your
wasn't, but oh well.
It was kind of like Spartacus. When Darren showed me the Spartacus series, and it had a lot of dicks in it, and
a lot of what?
A lot of dicks in it. But I thought it was Greece, so that was like back. They were all naked. I mean, look at the statues.
Yeah.
Is that like your dick pic that you had on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spartacus was really good.
No, Spartacus. I've heard of it, but I've just never seen it.
You like movies about gladiators?
Yeah, movies about gladiators.
I think I probably saw it on TCM about 10 or 15 years ago.
And the guy that played him floofied, right?
Everybody floofied.
Kirk Douglas?
Like 50,
No, but he was
70
young.
years
The
old.
guy that played Spartacus was young on the show, and then he floofied.
Yeah,
I mean, Kirk Douglas, wasn't it?
At 101 or 102.
No, we're talking about like 10 years ago. It's a series, a TV series on HBO or something.
Stars, I think. Really good series.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
Never heard of it.
It had the brother, the annoying brother from The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
I thought he was funny, the funny guy from The Mummy.
No, he was annoying.
The funny mummy?
He was the main baddie.
And it had Xena, the warrior princess. Lucy Lawless was in it.
Go.
That was his wife. It was really good. I highly recommend it.
I like Xena's sidekick better.
Gabrielle.
Real.
Oh, yeah.
I like Callisto.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her. She was kind of the evil Xena.
She was awesome.
But if
Yeah,
you
she
just
got
say
stuck in the
Spartacus
mud once.
Oh, yeah, there you go. But if you just say Spartacus without any modifiers or adjectives or adverbs or anything like that, I'm going to think Kirk Douglas from 70 fucking years ago. I'm not going to think
that's
some TV show.
Oh, I didn't know that was full of dicks.
It's not. That's
well,
why
that should have been a
completely
tip-off right
mystified
there.
wondering what the hell you were talking about. No, I remember seeing a production picture from. Oh, God damn these damn things! My earbuds keep disconnecting and they're reconnecting, but I saw production still, and they had all the Spartacus guys in their Spartacus outfits and all that stuff, and it was right by the freeway in Los Angeles.
I can picture them all by the freeway. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus.
So instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Hercules in New York, they had Spartacus in Los Angeles.
Okay, we're gonna get.
They need to do one about the hanging gardens of
Babylon.
Yeah. You know what? The Microsoft put up wallpaper. You know, they always want to show me mountains, and I'm like, I hate mountains. Quit showing me mountains. And they put one up. I'm like, that's the Paramount Mountain. That's it. That's it. That's a Paramount Mountain, and it says it's in Nepal. Isn't that where the Himalayas are?
I don't know. I think Japan wins as far as mountain goes.
Yeah, but but my point is, it was the Paramount Pictures mountain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't realize that was a real mountain, and it was right in front of me, and I'm like, that's it. And it said it was in Nepal. And I tried to remember the name. It's not like K2, like other
Everest.
or like Mount Everest.
Mount Everest and then K2.
No, it was called Moochie Booey Booby Baba Jooby Gooby Dooey or something. And I'm
Which
like, I
is really
can't
hard to
remember that
spell.
shit.
So if mountains were boobs, you wouldn't be able to convince anybody that Mount Fuji wasn't an implant because it's just a little too perfect.
Yeah, well, I think that's a volcano. Is that considered a mountain?
Well, yeah.
If it's big.
Well, I know people who are big, but they're not mountains.
I thought it was the same mountain that was in Peru. You know, when Indiana Jones was.
Oh, we watched that in the theater, and when they showed that mountain at the beginning, Darren says, "For those of you in Florida, that's a mountain."
Uh-huh.
Is that mountain actually in Utah?
What mountain?
For Paramount Mountain.
No, I said it's in Nepal. It's probably in the Himalayas.
Well, then Wikipedia is wrong. It says it's a.
Oh, don't go there! Don't go there!
It's a mountain in.
Oh,
Utah.
don't go there! No.
No, because I remember it from Raiders. It was
Ben Lomond Mountain, Utah.
It was in Portugal, so South America.
Let me see. Paramount
Ogden, Utah.
Mountain, Nepal. It's not in Utah.
Well, not the state Utah, the country Utah,
Yeah.
next to Nepal,
Yeah.
between Nepal and Georgia.
Okay, it looks like it's called the.
Schmetter. No, it's the Schmetterhorn.
No, it's the Amadablam.
Oh.
Amadablan Davida.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, just look at it. Just goggle it, and especially look at that third image with the sunset behind. That's it.
Okay. Let me try that again.
No, don't do Paramount. Just do Amadablam.
I spell Amadablam.
AMA.
Who knows?
And then another word is DABLAM.
Are you trying to, I'm a dumbass. Are you sure it's not somebody playing a trick on you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the mountain. Okay.
It is. That's the Paramount Mountain. No, they're playing a trick on you saying it was in Utah.
Is the photo credited to IP Freely?
Yeah.
Or Mike?
Who flung dung?
Yeah.
Me too low.
Yeah, we too low. Bang ding ow. I forgot about that.
Long duck dong.
Hey,
No,
I have that. We too.
I know you do.
but Steve knows. Steve sees what I'm talking about.
Oh, let's see. That what was that? Was it for the Malaysia air flight that went missing?
No, it was one that hit the runway too hard.
We have new information now. Also on the plane crash, KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Lee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
It's amazing that they were.
I'm sure the guy got fired, but he's legendary.
Well, how about the chick who's reading that shit just totally uncritically? She's not going.
They just
crazy.
read. They're
Think about
called
things
talking
you
heads
read.
for a reason. Do I?
At
Yeah.
least it wasn't long duck dong, you know.
And the people up in the booth, the production booth, are probably laughing their asses off.
But somebody with like 100 IQ would look at that and go, "Wait a second."
Yeah. Well,
Anybody?
that's kind of like pranks I've seen on YouTube where someone will go up and do the old Page Mike Hunt thing, and they'll fall for it.
Well, sometimes you don't know.
Or Page.
You don't know it until you hear your voice say it.
Yeah.
Like when Darren probably remembers this. We were at IHOP with my cousins, and my cousin Ramona and her husband were sitting with us, and we were talking about different kind of different like game dishes, you know, food. And he's talking about beaver. I said, "You've eaten beaver?" And I just put my head down, and Ramona laughed so hard she peed herself. We couldn't stop laughing. And the people next to us, other cousins and my grandma or whatever, they didn't hear that. They were doing their own conversation. They totally missed out. It was so funny. I guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
I was in, I don't even
Nice
know.
beaver.
Thank you.
But the thing is, it's 4 names. I could see just kind of going through the first one on autopilot, but I didn't see the second one. It's like,
Something
come on, that
wrong.
would cause
You
someone
son
with.
of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
they're-
wait a second. I mean, even Ron Burgundy wouldn't do that. She went through
So
all
we're talking about a
4 names
woman.
straight.
Come on.
Cool. That's gonna make our female fan.
If you're a female fan and you're watching this, come on into chat and defend yourself.
There ain't nobody,
No
there
wonder
ain't
he's
nobody
not even
watching.
here. Either one of them.
I know nobody's watching this.
Yeah, Laura doesn't like us anymore.
Yeah. It says there's well, there's 3. That's probably us, 3 of us watching.
Well,
I don't watch it. I can't. I don't have the
I was
bandwidth.
gonna say I got it up on my laptop in the background on YouTube,
Yeah.
so I'm probably one of them. You know. So,
Yeah. Well, I got it on so I can see the chat room. You know.
yeah, that's me.
Hey, if I do a video and you watch it on your phone, make sure to
Hi, Kendra.
Hey Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Hey Kendra. Sorry for the comment I made about women, even though I don't remember what it was about or what I said. But anyway, what was you just? Oh, if you like see a Transforma video and you see it on your phone, be sure to hit the hype button because that brings it out to people in the algorithm. And it only works in like the first week.
Where is this mythical hype button that I've never seen in my entire life?
It's on the
in
YouTube
general.
app. It's on your phone.
What is it?
Oh,
If
so
you
it's
watch
not,
YouTube on your phone.
It's not available on the desktop at all.
I don't think so. I think I have to get on my phone and actually do
I'm
it
on
in
the
the
phone.
YouTube app, and it's there.
What are you
It's like
talking about?
it's like a little star, like a 4-pointed star. It's a hype button. So it's like if I put a
Roughly
video up.
which quadrant of the screen is it on? Just kind of help me know.
Oh, let me look it up. Steve,
Huh?
do you have YouTube up?
Yeah, right here.
Go to Transforma and go to my new Christmas video.
Transforama.
And
Transfer. I spell Transforama. There it is. Okay. Transforama.
no, it's my Christmas one. Yeah, the Christmas one.
Not the comic sequence.
No, it's like people turning into toys or something.
Wendy.
Oh, here it
Wendy's
is.
joining.
Okay.
Hey, Wendy.
Okay, so
Voice.
it appears on the mobile app for eligible videos under 7 days old. So you got to hit it now, Steve.
The star.
And it's for smaller creators like me. And it's found by swiping the comment preview carousel left or tapping it to reveal the option, letting you give points to additional creators. I was able to do it.
There he did. I just did hype.
Thank you, sir. Then it'll go out to more people. It's just it's YouTube actually did something nice for the smaller creators, which kind of surprises me. Hey, Wendy, Lou.
But you
Makes
can't
me
do it on the
suspicious.
desktop version,
No, just on the phone.
So you swipe sideways or downward.
Yeah,
Upward.
Steve, tell Tony what to do because I don't have it on my phone right now.
Where it just says comment, you take that and you swipe it left. And next thing over, you'll see hype.
How are you doing, Wendy Lou? So I do get off at I'll be off by 1 tomorrow. So I'm not sure about Darren.
Sorry, I was seeing if Todd texted me. What did you say?
We were trying to figure out. I'm getting off at I should be off by 1 tomorrow. Wendy Lou's here, so we're talking about her party.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's a party, it's a dinner, it's
Shindig?
Shindig, yeah.
I think so. What's that?
I didn't know what your hours were, Darren.
I forget the comedian who was his one shtick was he was talking about. Oh no, it was is it Norm Crosby or something like that? Talking about and this guy who invented the paperclip banana, he never got a dinner.
Dang.
I never got a dinner.
Hype. There we go. I get the hype.
Thank you, sir.
690 points.
I appreciate it.
I decided I'm making meatballs for Christmas dinner.
Ooh, sounds
I'm
good.
making meatballs for Christmas.
I'm making Jaeger schnitzel.
Jaeger schnitzel?
Well, you're putting Jägermeister in a hot dog? That's pretty good. You bite down that.
We got a Publix actually sells German foods, so I actually bought some pork cutlets, got some spatzel, and got some the mushroom gravy mix and some red cabbage. And
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
So-
Wasn't there a black comedian called Red Cabbage?
Yeah.
Did that Sanford and Son?
Sanford's another one of those that's younger than we are when they made the show.
Really? He was kind of a dirty old man.
Yep.
That's why it was good.
Well, there was somebody put a picture of him on Facebook, like a publicity shot, and his tip was hanging out of his shorts.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I guess it pays to advertise. Well, it was Wesley our pal Wesley, shared a dressing room with him. And he said he took his shirt off and he had these tattoos on his nipples to look like eyeballs, or I don't know what he did, but he did some kind of a weird thing with his nipples.
Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask. Hey, that's what you need to do, Steve. Ask Wesley to get on here to tell us the Sanford and Son story.
Yeah, there you
That'll
go.
give him a reason to come.
Oh, is this where they set the cow on fire?
Yeah.
What?
I remember seeing that behind you near the beginning of the show.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was
There's the
Schumer's
goats.
next attempt at doing a barbecue.
Ah, okay. Then we have a
Oh,
basket
it's
of
a
stuff.
commercial for Fleisch Cubes.
Yeah.
Where they set the cow on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was an accident. Those Fleisch Cubes were pretty archaic back then.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'll try to head over after work then.
Yay.
It'll be a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to go to work early tomorrow because I get a call from the affiliates. Oh, your signal isn't going through. And I'm thinking, we're not on the air. What the hell's wrong with you? And I said, okay, I'll check it when I go in tomorrow. Okay. It's calling me up at my
I wanted to turn it
home
off.
on my
and-
day off for something that don't even matter.
So you got to
'Cause
go
I
in on
think
your
they
day
either
off.
they think I live at the studio or I'm on salary, so I'm on calls. And neither things are true.
Did you tell them that?
I got tired of it. No, I'll check it out when I get there tomorrow. I mean, wouldn't it be
Oh,
nice?
so you're
if
not
it'd
going
be
to
on-
ride your bike at 3 a.m. to get there early?
No, it's supposed to rain like 5 inches tomorrow, so it's going to be a lot of damn fun.
I already told you to run.
Yeah, there you go. No, I could call an Uber, and then he'll get stuck in the damn rain. That's happened last time I tried to Uber when it was a heavy rainstorm. I'm looking at the little map on the phone. There's a little car, and the little car just sits there. And it's supposed to move on the little map It just sits there. It sat there. 15 minutes later, and it's still in the same spot. Okay, let's cancel that and try somebody else who isn't a complete idiot. I think everybody's passed away.
Walter Williams.
Oh, there you are.
Was one of my favorite economists, and he was an old black guy before he became an old dead black guy, but
Yeah.
he was really funny. But he was talking about he went to the Gulf Coast of Florida to a Navy base where they had big old huge hovercraft, like big ones, right? And so they took him for a ride in it, and he just thought it was real cool. And he said, would it be okay if I just took it out for a little bit on my own for a spin? And they told him no. And he said he was pretty sure it was because he was black.
It sounds kind of like something J.C. Harris would say. I saw something on the horizon off of Jack's Beach or one of those beaches. It was like a Navy craft or something. And it must have been a hovercraft or something. It was putting out this giant rooster tail of water. It was like pretty impressive looking. And it was way out there, but it was, whatever it was doing, the water wake was huge. And it was spinning around and doing all this stuff. I'm like, what the heck is that thing?
And it turns out it was a sand flea on your sunglasses.
Ah, there you go.
Could be. So my priest, Father Brad, he said that a guy that helped found the church was actually a manager of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. And he had quite some stories about them, about the drinking and stuff. And he said that they would not, if they were in a hotel, they wouldn't be on the same floor as the other. I'd kind of heard they hated each other, but you know, I told Father Brad I heard Jerry Lewis was a butthole. He said, "Yeah, I kind of heard the same thing."
I was reading today a story about Johnny Carson, and like Jerry Lewis was constantly on there. He was like 40 or 50 times on as a guest. And then one time, one of the crew members went to Johnny Carson and said, would it be okay if somebody else worked with him? Because he was very rude to me. And Johnny Carson said, well, it won't be an issue because he's not coming back if that's the case.
Wow.
Good
for him. Good for him.
Carson did that quite a bit. He didn't allow people to come back that were like buttholes.
Right.
And our friend Vinny Zumo, who's been on this show a couple times, he was on Johnny Carson. Literally, he walked around the corner and hit Johnny Carson and knocked him over. And he said Johnny's like a scared mouse. He didn't know what to think. And Vinny had this giant hair. And you can watch him. If you watch Joe Jackson on Johnny Carson, you'll see the guitar player. Vinny had this big old thing around his head that was like hair. I guess it was hair, but it was like scary looking.
Yeah.
He didn't come back, did he?
I don't know if he ever came back to Tonight Show or not.
There's a loophole. Those people that get canceled can go back on if there's a guest host.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. If I'd have known that, I would have gone back on. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason I watched Iron Man 3 is because Vinny's song was in it. And boy, that was awful. I told Vinny, don't ever do that again. Let me go out and he didn't even watch the movie. I'm like, you son of a bitch. We watched that piece of shit for your song and you didn't even watch the movie.
He probably heard his song before.
Yeah.
But I hated that movie. And then it's really, to me, that's like the first movie that I saw that was woke. And I didn't realize it at the time. I just, I saw the ingredients and I didn't like what I was seeing. And later on, it was years later, I found out that Disney had bought Marvel right before they made that movie. So it's kind of like playing in the mud and having fun and realizing it's shit. And that's kind of how I felt when I found out Disney had bought it. It's just like, oh, no wonder. Because the original Iron Man was just fantastic.
Yeah.
To me, The Incredibles and Iron Man were the best superhero movies ever made, and Disney found a way to F both of them up.
Don't they always?
That's what they're good at.
Yeah.
Deadpool was good.
Oh yeah, with the little Corvette.
The first one was good. I did like the first one. The second one had its moments, but didn't care for it much. It would have been better if it didn't have that stupid emo trans kid throughout the whole thing. That woman that played Uhura was in it, and she played.
Nichols.
Was she blind in it? Was she blind lady?
No?
I think I thought that was her, but then I looked it up and it wasn't her.
Are you sure? Really?
No, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. I was sure it was her, but it wasn't her. But I could be wrong.
You talking about Nichelle Nichols or
Yeah.
Zoe, whatever her name is?
What movie are you talking about?
Deadpool, the second Deadpool. I don't know what it's called.
Because Nichelle Nichols has been dead for a little while.
Yeah, but the second Deadpool came out probably 7-8 years ago at least. Maybe more than that.
Because there's nothing in her just filmography about Deadpool.
Oh, really? He's a look-alike. Well, that's good then, because maybe she's still alive.
No, I mean the character.
No, the woman that played in Deadpool, maybe she's still alive then.
Not Michelle
No,
Nichols.
because he hit a bunch of cocaine and she probably found it and did it all at once.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's like Colorado Springs snow right there.
Yeah, there was a scene that I think there was a scene where his legs got blown off. And he started growing legs back, but they were like little kid legs, like baby legs. And he was in that black lady's place, and he just kept spreading his legs out and showing his junk. And he thought it was funny. It was a funny scene.
It was, it was very in character.
Yeah. That guy's like super rich in real life, like a billionaire, I think. What's his
guy in
name?
the snow.
Oh,
No, the
yeah,
guy
what's his name?
with the baby legs.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Ah, okay.
I will give him kudos for this when he did this Deadpool versus Wolverine, because Disney owns The View, and they wanted The View to do cameos in it, and he said no.
No.
He wouldn't let it happen. So I got to give him respect for that. And then The View, they were really pissed off about it, and he just put his foot down.
Yeah.
We got to
I found who it was. It's Leslie Uggams. She played the blind AI.
Yeah. Oh God, she's still.
Wow,
around.
she sure looked like Michelle Nichols, didn't she? Goodness,
Yeah, she
Darren and I
played-
both thought that was her.
She played the blind AI in Deadpool too.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's.
You know who she is, Tony? Who's she?
she's this
Was she-
actress singer back in the '60s.
Oh,
A
okay.
contemporary of same generation as Nichelle.
What's her name?
Leslie. Uggams.
Leslie, and the Uggams is Uggams.
Huh, I don't
as
know the name.
opposed to any other way you'd spell it.
Well, was she like Rita Horn or Shirley Bassey?
Well, except for the being black part. Although Shirley Bassey's like a quarter black.
I've always assumed she was black.
Nope.
Really? Now that's a new one for me. Would have never thought that. It's like everybody thought that, oh, what was her name? Oh, for gosh sake.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, Clara Torrey, who sang lead on The Great Gig in the Sky for Pink Floyd. Everybody thought she was black.
Oh, okay.
Just goggle her. She's actually kind of cute.
Actually, she played in the original Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Clara
And
Torrey?
Deadpool with
No.
a vengeance.
Yep.
No, Pink Floyd paid her like $50 for that.
Yeah.
And she ended up suing years later and got something. And I'm like, yeah, I
Extra
realize that
$50.
I realize, yes, she was a session singer and she got what she agreed, but good grief. They could have showed some goodwill and bought her a house or something. For God's sake, they made $1 billion with that album. You know?
Well, it was the same deal as that. It was a real telephone operator on that other one.
Yeah, but she was anonymous. I don't think there's any way to track her down.
She knows who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does she might not. She might not have even
Seen the movie.
Yeah,
listened
heard the album. There's a man answering, and I hear a coffee pot.
Is there supposed to be somebody else there besides your wife?
Yeah, that was epic. And Roger would give the story about how a friend of his was on the other end and, calling from England and how they did that. And that was a real operator thinking she was witnessing the breakup of a marriage. And on the director cut for the Wall movie, the guy, I don't know if it's an artist or whoever was with Roger during the director commentary said, didn't you make a real call and that was an operator? He's like, no, I don't remember that. So he was already getting senile, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago when they did the Wall DVD. That had to have been like 20 years ago or more. So imagine he must be real senile now.
Yep.
Like us all.
Pick
Putting
up.
eggs in people's shoes.
Yeah, when Clara Torrey sang that Great Gig in the Sky, it was the first take, and she apologized afterwards. And she said, I could do it again. And they were like, no, I think that'll do. Oh, the weirdest thing, Gottschalk was laughing, but I was looking at the still image of you with the hot dog on the other screen.
Mm-hmm.
I go, Gottschalk thought it was funny, and then I looked, and I was like, no, he's not laughing. It was the still image of him laughing.
Ah.
The one where I got Mountain Dew barbecue.
Yeah. That is a good picture of you with the hot dog. I like that one.
Yeah.
Steve and no, it was Tony didn't remember. No, it was you. You and Tony didn't remember our agreement that we were going to change our image.
I remember talking about it, but I don't remember coming to an agreement.
And
Yeah,
I didn't come on until an hour late into the show last week. So
well, we had just decided to let it run till the end of the year. Just a week, and that'll give us time to figure out what pictures to put. Got to put one of Darren. Find an interesting one, and I was thought about putting Darren in and superimposing the Riker shirt on him.
Ah.
And I might do the one of Steve where he's got the elf. You were there, Putt, our Halloween one where Steve had the wig and went as a Vulcan?
Putt's not here. Sorry.
Did I say Putt?
Yes.
Oh, I meant Whitaker. I mean Gottschalk.
I'll start calling you Jimmy.
It's fine. People at church see. No, I don't. Timmy just does not register with anybody. Oh, what's your name, Timmy? Oh, hi. Nice to meet you, Jimmy. No, Timmy. Oh, hi, Tommy. No, it doesn't work.
Timmy registers with me just because I keep thinking of South Park. Timmy.
God.
Shut up.
Yeah. Even I don't do that.
I hate that show.
Well, it was funny 20 years ago.
My only claim
It was
to
never
fame
funny
is
to me
hate,
because that Timmy shit was going on before I even ever saw it, so I had no use for it. The only time I've ever seen it is like
before
when,
you even saw it. Huh?
Yeah, the only time I ever saw it was when like Darren or Jerry would make me watch it.
So that's the UH1H behind me.
I'm in the mood for some barbecue sauce, like spicy barbecue sauce. I just want to dip my finger in it.
Don't you have some in your refrigerator or something?
I do.
Go get it.
That means I'd have to get up.
And Steve is a sort of a pinkish red face that's sort of looking doubtful.
Well, yeah, that's what he always looks like.
Oh.
You know, we've
Yeah,
got
let me see what I
233
wrote in
subscribers.
my notes. Hey,
Usually
can
you
you
can
get
hover
you have a
over-
book?
What?
Do you have a book? Chuck?
They're
A
actually
book?
moved around right now. I'll have them next week, but I don't have them with me right now. Kind of moved around my room and reorganizing it, so I got some stuff put away at the moment.
So you organized everything, so now you can't find anything.
Yep, absolutely. I knew where it was on my big pile on the floor down there, so.
Exactly. So it's a UH1. That's the single engine one, right? The early one.
Yeah, that's the UH1H. I mean, it could be a UH1D, but I'm not. You can't tell with that, particular.
Sorry, I'm not ignoring the show. I was just looking at my notes to see if there's anything worth saying.
Ah, and there's not.
Well, anything at this point, Timmy, is worth saying. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Just hoping to have something interesting.
I have it on good authority. Allie might be here next week. Because she wanted to be here this week, but then her neighbor invited her to a little get together, so I'm going to do it next week. So we'll have her next week. And Allie, after 10 years, has discovered where I work. And she's now getting into the chats on the Facebook page and on the YouTube page for my little shopping show thing.
She heckle you?
Which is fun. No, she's nice.
She said she's going to play a new Transforma character.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're just going to call her Allie. I guess she could be Allie, kind of like from our show, but I kind of want to make her a little bit like tomboyish.
Okay.
With red hair. I want to make her a little different than, a little Peppermint Patty-ish, or Pippi Longstocking-ish. I just want to make her, she's got to be different than all the other characters.
Yeah.
So next week we're going to look like the Brady Bunch, beginning of the show.
Yep.
Should all have blue screens behind us.
We did that once. I'm willing to try it again. It was funny. Steve said we need to do a Christmas Brilliant Garbage. I want to do a Brilliant Garbage. Did you guys ever figure out anything about how to contact Google support at all? That's y'all's homework, because I'm the one that's got to, I'm going to have to do the legwork once we get the contact. But I just have I'm asking for help to find the contact.
I really don't know with.
Man, I'll try to get a hold of Bob in Mumbai. So.
Who's that?
I don't know, but whenever you get support from India, hello, this is Julie from Don't start this off with a lie.
Hey, you know what? I would be just fine with that. I just want someone to effing talk to. I don't care if it's an ape from Mars.
Apes from Mars. Really no.
Why? What's? Yeah. Oh, we're behind the power curve here. But what's Google? Did Google hold the rights to your stuff or something? Or
no, I can't get into Brilliant Garbage YouTube because I'm using my ZenBob email from years ago, and it wants, even though I know the password, it wants me to verify with my phone a number I don't even recognize the number. It had to have been like in my marriage or something. That
Can't you do verify other ways?
No, it won't let me, and that's why I need to talk to support because I can't get into my own channel, even though I know my password, and it's not fair. The channel hasn't been accessed in 10 years. It's not like I'm trying to peter into someone else's channel. So, I mean, just need someone to talk to. Otherwise, we're going to have to make a new channel, which would suck because we got like over 100 subs on that channel. And then if we re-upload our videos again, then I'm afraid that they're going to nab us for doubling, taking someone else's. It's terrible having, a corporation with no support.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Because that was a problem. If you remember about 8 or 9 years ago, there was this Persian lady who went to a YouTube office in San Francisco and shot the place up. And it was over because she was a streamer or whatever the heck, and so they'd messed her up, and there was just no support available. So there was no number to call, no email, no nothing. So she just went over there and just started shooting.
I don't condone
Which
doing
I don't
that,
recommend
but
you do.
I don't condone doing that, but I understand her motivation. In Jacksonville, someone did that to GMAC place. Shut up a bunch of people. Shut up a bunch of people in the office. I ended up going there later on, like at delivery or something with some place I was working. I thought, oh, this is that place that was on the world news.
No, it happened today. There was a up back east somewhere. Somebody shot up a DMV, and you wonder why that doesn't happen every day.
Darren said he went to a DMV and had a pleasant experience.
There were attractive, friendly women, and there was no line, and
he woke up.
A pleasant experience.
That happens
Where'd
here
you,
in
where'd you go?
Ocala.
Where'd you go? Sweden?
No, it's Nassau County.
Nassau County, Sweden.
And I was trying to get plates, and I had all my information, and they said, "Okay, we need proof of insurance." I was like, "Damn, I forgot that." And I'm like, "All right, well, I'll come back later and try again."
That's why I just have the app on my phone for my insurance company.
I do too, but I didn't have my phone with me. I don't carry it. So I was going to leave, and I said, "Wait a second, do you mind if I check and see if it's in the glove compartment? It might be there. That doesn't sound like me, but it might be there." Sure enough, I put the latest one out there. So I was all good.
Which plate did you get?
Nassau, the normal Florida. I have a rule about giving extra money to governments. I don't do it when at all possible.
They actually gave me I got just the plain veteran one, and they gave me a discount. So.
If I ever get a car again, I might get one of those because they let you, with the personalized plates in California, you can get a 1960s style black plate. But of course it costs extra, and of course I don't have a car, so it don't matter.
My favorite was the Florida plate that was not personalized. It was just an accident, but it was A55 RGY, and it had the orange in the middle. But I'm trying to talk myself into the Miata. I still haven't done
it. That's Tony's favorite car, isn't it? The Miata.
Well, for right now, I mean, that's of all the ones I've owned. I mean, sentimental value. My old Challenger, of course, even though that was a kind of a monster. But the Miata, as far as just all around, it was just wonderful. I never had brakes so good. Hey, there's Steve. I never had such good brakes on a car ever. I didn't know brakes could be that good. Because when I got the car back in 2015, I was cruising around after work just to get familiar with it. And I hadn't driven stick in a few years, so I wanted to just kind of get. And I'm cruising along on this divided surface street, not a freeway. And there was a traffic signal. I didn't notice the traffic signal, didn't know it was there. It also didn't notice it was red. And so I jump on the brakes, figuring I'll probably slide halfway through the intersection. Nope. I stop the brakes, and the car stops. No squealing, no wiggling around, no drama of any kind. It just stopped.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a real eye opener.
Next
So,
year, I get a new Santa hat.
There you go.
I was about to say it's Christmas almost. Let's speak Christmassy.
Yeah. Jingle bells.
That's not.
Darn.
What does Jingle Bells have to do with Christmas?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Sleigh
It's
bells.
riding a sleigh
Isn't that the one?
in wintertime.
Yeah, isn't that the one about like having sleigh races and then having sex and stuff?
Yeah.
I think it wasn't originally a Christmas song. It was
Like
just a
Baby It's
winter
Cold
song.
Outside. Does that have any? I actually gave that to suggestion to Big Bob several years ago. Was Christmas songs that have nothing to do with Christmas.
The theme to Die Hard.
Or
That sounds
a
like
sleigh
sleigh.
ride. Sleigh ride's another one. That was so funny. This was back in the 80s, I think. There was some like Today's Show. They were in the Holy Land for Christmas time, and they're walking around Bethlehem, and there's one little store or whatever, and it's got, a little speaker hanging out the back, the front of it. And they're playing Sleigh Ride in Bethlehem. Yeah.
I've got sleigh bells.
I know.
Dude, so do I.
But what does that have to do with Christmas?
Oh, yours are loud. Holy crap.
Jesus.
What?
Oh, oh, oh.
Shut up. That's in the fun hour.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that from.
I don't know, but it sounded like Tony saying "shut up," so I put it in there. But I don't know. They talk about snow in the Bible, so maybe there was snow there. I mean, it was a different place. It doesn't take long at all for it doesn't take long at all for a nice place to become a desert if the if the agriculture's bad. Look at the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
I heard that was because they grew too much cotton, and that sucked all the nutrients out of the soil.
Yeah. Because then
And
if the
supposedly
cotton's
the-
rotten, then you don't pick very much cotton.
Yeah.
Those old cotton fields back home, which is in Texarkana, which is many, many more than just about a mile from anywhere in Louisiana. And I read, I actually I looked that up on the internet, and it said it was like an old Lead Belly song, and Lead Belly wasn't very good at reading maps.
I'm
read
glad
that-
I don't live. Go ahead.
I read that during World War II, they would have chocolate-covered cotton they fed to the troops.
Yeah.
Of course, that was in Catch-22, so I don't know if it was.
Oh, I saw a documentary movie about the Dust Bowl, and it was pretty interesting. I was enjoying the movie until it was like an Amazon. It was on Amazon Prime. I was watching it, enjoying it, and about an hour or so into it, and then they're starting saying Democrats are wonderful, and they stopped talking about the Dust Bowl and started talking about Democrats, and I just kind of turned it off. I'm like, how does that have to do with anything? I don't do the Prime anymore. I haven't done the Prime Video in probably 8 years.
Democrat.
I didn't. It's not a place for politics, honestly. It's I wanted to learn about the Dust Bowl. But what were you saying? We were saying about the cotton. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter.
Chocolate cotton and Catch-22, which probably didn't happen because it would really cause your guts to go poopy blue.
Yeah, that's what they said in the book, too. Like,
Yeah.
You can't eat this.
But no, you remember the song about picking cotton, and somehow in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, and of course Texarkana is nowhere near, certainly not just about a mile from anywhere in Louisiana.
Now, I had a record when I was a little kid, and it was like, "Oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of hay." And it must have been like the Serendipity Singers, which were like the whitest bread, white
Oh yeah.
kind of a thing. They were singing that. I didn't know. But I remember it. I'd never heard the song since, but I remember me and my sister were going to pick a bale of cotton. I don't know. I liked it when I was like 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it must have been the B side. Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap your hands together. It was almost like a hokey pokey kind of thing. Anyway, I know what I was going to say. Louisiana, there's nothing that would make me want to live there. I was trying to do my gummy prescription, and they kept saying they wouldn't let me add to cart. They said we can't sell these in Louisiana. I'm like, I don't live in Louisiana, and I didn't log in right, and they thought I lived in Louisiana, and my priest was telling Darren and I about how when he lived there, the amount of bugs that were there because of the rice paddies there, and it was like, he said that when you get out of your car to go to do what?
I thought that was Arkansas.
No, he said Louisiana. Oh no, was it Arkansas? Yeah, you're right. But it was like near Louisiana. But he said it was so bad that just getting out of your car to the house, they'd have like special giant fans just to get the bugs off of you. It's how bad it was. It's like, ew, it's pretty nasty.
Yep.
And I've heard about people that, we passed through Louisiana going here, but it was in the winter. But I'd heard people just say that you think Florida humidity's bad. It's got nothing on Louisiana. It's just terrible.
It's bad.
Really?
My daughter Leah, she lived in Lake Charles, Louisiana for like 8 years. And we'd fly into, Houston's bad too. You fly into Houston at Hobby Airport there and then, get a rental car and drive over to Lake Charles, was about an hour and a half away. And that humidity was bad.
Yeah.
So give us an example.
You can just see it like misting in the air at certain times, almost
well,
like
we were getting
fog.
off the plane in Hilo, Hawaii, and it was like, because the air on board the plane is very dry, and then you step out the plane, it's like you're walking into a sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and I don't realize
air. You could like feel it. It's like gooey.
You can feel it parting through you can feel the air moving out of your way as you're walking.
Yeah. It's like walking through soup, and I get immune to it out here, but then it's like when I spent a week in Missouri and I come back here, it's not until I get out of the truck after my long trip from Missouri and I get out and it's like, good grief. Yeah. And it's funny because the people in Missouri think that the humidity is bad there. What do you think of the humidity here? What humidity?
Yeah.
Actually, the worst humidity I think I've ever been in, and believe it or not, is Cincinnati, Ohio.
Really?
Because that humidity just sits down in that Ohio River Valley and just like stagnates in there and just fuck it.
I was thinking about Denver and that stupid brown cloud that we had to deal with in the 80s.
No, it's still there.
Is it?
Really?
On bad snow days when they lay down where the big nasty brown cloud comes in the wintertime is because they're laying down all the sand and salt on all the roads all through the Front Range. And it kind of creates a brown.
I thought it was smog. I thought it was smog.
You have that too, but but on days after a big snowfall, you can really start to see it because again, it's from all the sand and salt they're laying down on all the roads and highways and.
Yeah.
I used to just hate it. I hated walking to school in the cold and the snow and those damn RTD buses, stinking fumes. I just hated it. The snow would turn black.
What's really weird is here, I'll get my little weather app on the phone will say, oh, there's an air quality alert. I'm looking at the thing. I said, I lived in L.A. in the 70s. There is no air quality alerts anymore. I remember walking, it would just be brown everywhere you looked. It's nowhere near that way anymore.
Oh, these LA people, if it starts to rain, oh no, it's an atmospheric river. It's called a rain cloud.
I remember they actually made fun of that. And remember the one season of Galactica 1980 where they found Earth?
Yeah.
I remember when, like, in the first episode, they were showing, like, a screen of, like, here's the plan of the surface of the Earth, and it was showing the city of Los Angeles with a big brown cloud, and they're like, what's that big brown? What is that brown? Whatever. That must be some kind of defensive shield or something. They have
Pretty much.
I just figured the brown cloud is pretty much exclusive to cities that have giant, big mountain ranges by them.
Yeah, but I mean, the difference between the 70s and now is that the cars, we know all the smog equipment, all that stuff's a pain in the ass, but it did work. It did make a hell of a difference in LA.
I don't know. You drive down into the valley into Phoenix, that gets pretty brutal down in there too. But that's a lot from actual dust from the desert and stuff.
Right? Yeah, it's not the same thing.
I still don't understand how anybody could live in that dang forsaken Mars landscape. I don't get it.
Well, just the same way people live in Jacksonville there, Timmy.
Well, Jacksonville, there's natural water. I'd never live in a place where there's no natural water. People
live wherever, man. People live out in the middle of the Sahara Desert, So.
Well, they're crazy.
Well, people live. The thing is, people live in a place that they no shit call Death Valley. I mean, there's your clue. It's like,
yeah,
it's called Death Valley. Why should I live there? It's death right there in the title.
I watched a documentary. It was a real short documentary, a couple months ago, about that city in Siberia where it never gets above like 0 degrees, and people live there.
Yeah, it's called Aurora.
Yeah.
No, it's not Aurora.
Shitsville, Siberia.
Yeah.
It's in Russia or something, but it never gets above 0. What few cars are there, they never turn off because they would never restart.
Yeah.
And they can't bury people there because the ground never thaws out enough for them to bury people.
So usually not let the bears take care of it.
Yeah, there you go. No, that's what they had to do. World War II in Russia, they put like a tent over the engine of the airplane and build a bonfire under the airplane, under the engine, just to get the damn thing warmed up enough to where they could start the damn thing.
That's how they get the Volvo running in Sweden. It's Norway. Yeah.
I think the Battle of the Bulge and stuff, when they're all freezing their asses off and dying, I think they still had it better than the Pacific guys. Probably couldn't convince them of that, but
yeah. Well, the 8th Air Force did have the highest casualty rate of any part of the U.S. Army, because they were just basically flying around in tin cans.
Well, every time a B-17 was shot down, that was 10 people?
Yeah. And it didn't even need to be shot down. I mean, there's no real armor plating. I mean, they had flak jackets and whatnot, but they would still get messed up. Oh, there he went.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of tin cans, speaking of tin cans, I made that Avro airplane.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thanks. Yeah.
Avro.
I'm making it for the next Transforma one.
No, my cat was outside the door meowing and getting louder and louder, so it was like...
Getting louder every day.
Let it in before it explodes.
Yeah, there you go.
See if I can find the picture. I don't have it on my computer.
Now, B-25s only carried a crew of 6, right?
I think it varied. I mean, because they had the one with the bombardier up front and the one where they just shoved as many machine guns as they could find in the nose cone of it.
Yeah.
Well, when I did my ride, we had they had to have a minimum of 6 passengers.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably because of economics, not a minimum of 6 passengers.
Well, yeah, I know that, but they canceled my flight that I was going to do because they didn't get enough people, and they asked if I could reschedule to do an earlier flight that day. So that's how they had to get the 6 people or whatever.
And then the B-29 carried how many?
Like 600.
600, something like that.
Because that's the one that dropped the atom bombs, right? The B-29s?
They didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think they did. But those are pressurized, and so you had the forward cabin was pressurized, and then way in the tail where the tail gunner was pressurized, and then in the middle they had this tube with a little cart on like a mechanic's scraper, and you would lie on that, and you would go through the tube, and you'd have to pull yourself along to get from one to connect the two pressurized areas.
That's
That
cool.
was fun.
That's sweet.
Okay, I
But you
got
had
a
to be a
picture.
little-
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go.
I've got my Avro or whatever it's called.
Now,
That's the one I
it's
built.
cool. It's cool looking. I really liked it. The one thing I was going to say that if I would make a change is change the background color, because the plane does kind of blend into that, black. I mean, even though that's, probably realistic.
Oh, that's
Either-
not. That's just my modeling room.
Oh, okay.
I just took a picture of it when I was finishing it up. It's not. It's actually going to be in a park next to the Apology Nun houses where I'm going to have it take place. So it's
Oh, sweetness.
yeah.
Cool.
It just
Didn't
I
realize-
like it because it looks like it has person. That's why I like my planes and cars. I like them to have faces and kind of personalities because it works good with the characters.
Well, let me ask Tony this question since we're speaking about plane talk. Did the British have bombers? I know they did, but I can't remember what the hell they
The
were.
Lancasters.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Because they're the ones who dropped the dam buster bombs, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the
Yeah.
tall boys and the blockbusters and all that other.
The movie
fun
about the
stuff.
bouncing bomb, the
Yep.
Dam Buster bouncing bomb, was the one that was in Pink Floyd The Wall that was in the background.
Right.
Oh,
and,
really?
and you can't say the leader, the squadron leader, he had a dog, and we can't say the dog's name.
Yeah, it's the word that starts. It ends with the R.
Yeah.
It starts with.
They kind of like Airplane copied, what was it, 0 Hour?
Right.
The dogfight scenes in Star Wars copied the Dam Buster movie.
Right.
They were
Yeah,
just
when they were
like
flying
working it all up.
when they were flying down into the river valley, that was basically they kind of patterned.
That must be a movie worth
the Death
watching
Star.
if Roger Waters was so influenced by it and Star Wars.
Well, you got to figure English kids, especially because Waters was probably born right in the middle of World War II, like most of those guys, from the British invasion, either during or just after, and they would hear it nonstop from their parents and their parents' friends and everything. And they were sick and tired of it after a while.
Hear what?
Oh, kind of like we were sick of hearing about the damn hippies and how great the 60s were. I got so sick of hearing that from my school teachers and stuff.
Yeah. Of course, I
It's
lived
like-
through that. I was a little kid, but I did live through it. And yeah, the hippies were a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
We're not hippies.
Well, Gracie had a relative that was a hippie, and she said he was scary, just scared the shit out of her. So it wasn't like all this, lovey-dovey stuff. They
Yeah,
were
a piece of
freaky
love stuff
people.
was a bunch of bullshit. That was it.
Yeah.
Though there was this funny movie, unintentionally funny movie called Psych Out. Came out in, I think, 68 or may have been late 67. And Dean Stockwell was in it and all this. And it was, hippies in San Francisco. And there's a whole bunch of them living in this house. And, everything is peace and love and we're all working together. And they show the one girl having to do a freaking mountain of dishes and nobody else around. And she's got the whole thing. But yeah, there's your peace and love right there. Just let her do it.
Yeah.
I remember those hippie days.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do.
You're the only one that has that, Steve. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
have it anymore.
That's 37 seconds long. It was pretty funny.
I took it off the fun hour.
You didn't like it anymore?
No.
Oh. That,
When I kind of
Randy's-
remastered the funny hours, I took that
Randy
one.
and
I
Josh
did
were
keep
in
the
it.
one with you, Steve, that we did with Randy and them with the Casey.
that is Randy in that one.
Yeah, but I kept the one with you and Casey. I just got rid of that stupid Monty Python.
Oh, was that when I was doing Chase 'em, Catch 'em, and
Yeah.
and Gracie said, "You're gonna catch 'em, but you're not gonna
Yeah.
catch 'em," something like that. Yeah,
You're not
I
gonna
don't have
catch
that
me.
one.
I've got that. It's in the fun hour, but I got rid of the Monty Python skit. I didn't think it was funny.
I thought it was. cute.
I had to let a few things go.
I just
You see that that guy, that shoplifter that was in Walmart with his girlfriend, and they were in the back room in Walmart, and
Yeah, but I
the
didn't
cops
get
were
caught.
there. No, the kid
Aren't-
took out a gun and shot the cop, and the gun didn't work, and they tackled him. That kid's gonna get like 30 years now, where he would have just got a slap on the hand for shoplifting. It's all on camera. It's like everybody's showing it now. It's like, good, yeah, how dumb can you get? And it wasn't just some innocent kid. He's
No,
been a jailbird, before.
Somebody tripped out on meth. Don't really think about the consequences of shit like that.
there are people who
guess.
they don't need any artificial help to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of a police chief Gottschalk was. I'll bet he was a good one, weren't you?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? I was a sincere question.
That's all. That's all subjective.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You think it's not?
We needed a moment. We haven't had a moment yet.
You think Gottschalk's not capable of being a good police chief? Right, Keith?
No.
I bet he was a good chief.
about that,
His name back then was Chief Kamana Wanalea.
What the?
But I want to have some. I want to get Gottschalk on sometime and have cop talk. Maybe a different podcast because I'm into that kind of stuff. Of course, I'm probably get pissed.
You're in
Probably,
a lot of stuff.
I'd probably piss you off because I'm not anti-cop. I'm Uncle
Just
Cop.
hate- you just hate
I'm,
cops.
Okay.
I just, it's corrupt ones,
Well,
There
the
are
other
some
one
good
today
cops
was
also.
it was the English cop.
I'm against the corrupt ones too. So
Yeah. I'm just saying
Darren,
it's all
really?
of them. But
Darren and I, we saw one of those movie premieres, and it was called One Good Cop. It had Michael Keaton, and we couldn't get past the title. It's like,
there's only one good cop.
yeah, I had to really suspension of disbelief there. No, we're giving you a hard time, Gus. But no, it was a bad movie. It's like the very beginning. It had the cop having a fight with someone on the elevator, and it's one of those things where their fists were punching, and it was like 100 decibels. And after that, it was just him trying to get custody of his daughter and filling out papers the rest of the movie. It was the most. That's why you don't hear about it. It was the most boring thing I think we ever watched.
I just can't picture Gottschalk, arresting somebody. He's too nice of a guy.
Oh, my wife will tell you too that I was two different people when I was in uniform. I was different when I was.
I mean, you weren't
Didn't
like
you arrest Putt once? He arrested Putt once.
Did you?
Yeah, it took a minute.
It was on this show.
Made him watch Doom.
I just want to be arrested so I can get strip searched. No, never mind.
Yeah, you take what you can get.
It's about time we're funny. Good, that's only 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, hey, better late than never, I say. See, we scared Gottschalk. It looks like he's heading way out there.
Watch out for that rotor blade.
He's got a
we're
urinal
different.
back there.
No, the damn cat wants in, wants out, wants in.
You had to
wants
go
out.
underneath the helicopter to let the cat in?
I know, right?
Yeah.
The cats.
Shit.
It doesn't matter if you can't. If he wants to get in, 30 seconds later he's going to want out. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, my dogs are like that. They want to be where they're not.
I wonder what happened if I can walk back to the turbo lift. I wonder how far I'd get before I ran into the wall, actually.
Try it.
Give it a shot.
Or I'd run into a lamp or something.
Try it.
I don't know how far I have.
I was back there checking out the tail stinger back there.
Here,
so.
I got to take the earbuds out to do it. See.
The earbuds. You're not supposed to like trip over your own feet.
I knocked over a thermos.
So next year, which is going to come soon, we're going to have to get together and finally do some of these director commentaries for the Apology None films. keep threatening to.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of need Allie and Molly for Saturdalia.
Yeah.
If it works out, we can do director commentary on movies we didn't make.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be funny if
We could do
YouTube
our own
wouldn't
stuff.
nab us for it.
We can do our own Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Well, how
Wait,
do
if we
they
could
do that and get away with it without getting-
reviews then? How do they do reviews then?
Yeah,
Can't
well,
do
you're
reviews
allowed to
anymore.
you're allowed to do copyright material if you're doing critique. That is the law. That is the
You
fair.
see this back
the
here? It's-
fair.
look at
What do they
these
call it? Fair
idiots.
use.
They're all stupid idiots. Look at them. Look at that guy. Complete idiot. Okay, there's your critique.
It's fair use. You're allowed to do that. Like I can actually play a clip of a. I can play a 30-second clip of a song as long as we're critiquing it. But YouTube don't
Yeah, but
see it.
it's like Tony said, basically that it was fair use and this and that, and then they said, no, it's not. And that's it. It's just like, well, what do you do now?
Well, a movie
see-
from like
I see-
1936 or something.
I see YouTube videos all the time where people are playing clips of something and talking about it, and you put it on the screen under the Fair Use Act. But they're not taken down.
Well, there's a guy that I subscribe to called Guitar Meets Science. He's a funny, nerdy guy that does stuff about rock bands, like 80s rock bands, interesting stories. And it's like when he talks about a music video and dissects it, he won't show that music video while he's
Yeah,
talking about it.
that's-
He'll just show like these generic kind of shots of the band. And I don't know what, either he's lazy and doesn't know what he's doing, or he's trying to get around some kind of YouTube copyright thing by doing it. I don't know.
YouTube is a little stricter than the actual laws. That's what I've decided.
It's crazy. I mean, because when I use something for a Zoom background, there's no audio for one thing. Number two, my big old head's right in the middle of the damn thing.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry about these. These are old TV commercials. They don't bother copywriting those. But
Yeah, let's see you put Star Wars behind you, see what happens.
yeah, no, we did that already. But
That was
a different
Facebook.
time
When
and
we
place.
that's what it was when we did it on Facebook. We didn't get nabbed. It's just YouTube.
Because I remember a couple years back when we were talking to Tony Gagnos and Ken Wall, there was Ken Wall had his TV series called Wise Guy, and there was one story arc, because they would do in a season, they would do like 2-3 different stories within a season. They would start and they'd do about 5 or 6 shows, and then that would resolve, and then they would do something else. But they had one that was in the music industry, and Deborah Harry was in it, and Isaac Hayes was in it, and Tim Curry was in it, and Tim Curry kicked ass, as you know. But they all use real music, and so you can't find it anywhere. They can't rerun it, no nothing. Somebody put it on YouTube with a frame around it, so you're seeing the show like this big, and then there was like a frame of crap on the other side, and that worked for a while. So I was at least able to see it again.
Fool
I
the
saw
AI,
that.
Now we can't even do
I
that.
guess.
I saw them do Lost in Space like that, put it on YouTube, where they put it on a little picture within the frame and shit.
Yeah,
That'd be a little
but that don't
blurry.
fly no more.
I bought the whole series of Lost in Space, and I watched the 4th season. And then when it was in color, I only watched a couple episodes, and I was glad they were finally out of Utah, because it was just should have been Lost in Utah.
I thought they only had 3 seasons.
Yeah, but I didn't get to 3rd because I kind of lost touch with Marta. That's the reason I was watching it. I think the last one I watched is when there was this alien woman that looked just like our mom, but she was green.
Oh,
And she was
Athena.
taunting Dr. Smith to come out into space
That's the
with her,
one-
but she
that's
was just
the
trying to
one,
steal her gas.
That's the one, pretty brave, pretty handsome Dr. Smith.
Yeah, she looked just like Mom, Darren. It freaked me out. Only she
There
was
you go.
green.
Green Mom.
Green Mom. That'd be an interesting name for a band.
Green Mom. Oh, I like that word. Green
Green Mom.
Up 3 notches. Here's Green Mom. And their backup singer, Black Daddy.
With Muskrat Love.
Yeah. Some people say I sound like Casey Kasem. No, I'm just kidding.
Did Casey ever laugh? Ever?
He did one time on American Top 40. He went,
That was it, huh?
Yeah. That's when he was doing
You're doing
No,
your long distance
was,
dedication.
No, he was talking about Stevie Wonder and how Stevie Wonder could identify coins, how they drop, and Casey had sounds of coins different. And he'd say, "Can you identify these coins? This one's a quarter." I'm like, who gives a fuck? Here, it's like, can you identify this? That was a wet one.
That's quite a picture, but go ahead.
I don't know. Just look at that commercial. The guy had one of those little cartoon ice bags on top of his head.
Hey, behind you, that's quite an image still freeze frame there behind you, got Chuck, with all the getting all those planes at one shot like that.
You know what that is? That's after the air traffic controllers were on strike.
Yeah.
That's why that B-17 crashes, because of all those planes that close to each other.
I was thinking it was if George Lucas directed a movie about World War II.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of a World War II version of Return of the Jedi.
Well, didn't he do 1941 or Steven Spielberg? One of those, didn't it?
Spielberg.
Well,
Same difference.
Lucasfilm did a movie called Red Tails.
Yeah.
But 1941 kind of bombed, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, well, it bombed when it first came out in the theaters, but it's really grown as a cult movie. People, that shit's funny.
Didn't Lucas do American Graffiti?
Yes.
Yep.
I thought so. I never saw that movie.
Didn't miss much.
I'm gonna whack you.
Hey, I saw Scrooge. What else do you want?
Hey, that's baby steps. Hey, look, he needs to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark before he goes into.
I found out Netflix or Paramount Plus, one of the two, has got all the Raiders movies on it.
Well, watch the first one.
Because Raiders of the Lost Ark is owned by Paramount. When Disney bought LucasArts, it was originally just called Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now it's called Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Was that what?
Which means it's called Raiders of the Lost Ark and Scrooge.
See, I didn't know which one. There's one called Lost Tomb or something.
No. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There's Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail, and then Indiana Jones.
The Temple of Doom.
Wait, is Holy Grail the first one?
Last Crusade, and it's the third one.
See, I don't know which one.
Watch the first one, which is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Right.
Okay. Is that a good story arc? Never mind.
It kind of loses it halfway through.
Now,
but actually, if you want to watch it in like movie chronological order, you want to watch Temple of Doom first, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You want to watch Temple of Doom?
No.
That'll probably lose me if I start with that one.
Temple of Doom was a good action movie.
Yeah.
It
didn't really have the like intelligence of the other two.
I will watch the first one until before next BabbleGab.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Raiders. Just remember the word Raiders.
So I'm about to show you my picture of the.
Put that away.
Yeah. Now here's the mountain I was talking about.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I know. Ain't Utah.
This is Paramount Plus. Oh, that reminds me. I love that mountain. Do you guys know that Casey was the announcer for an NBC for a while?
Yeah.
I didn't pay much attention.
NBC. Huh?
I didn't pay much attention to him.
This was actually a promo he did. Then Monday night on Little House. Laura,
no, he did.
Pregnant, but it means disaster for the father. Yeah.
I know he did porno.
I said the promo.
Oh,
baby. Oh, baby. Oh.
So if you really
up a notch.
So
There you go.
If you really
up a notch, a little bit more. No, move down a notch. Stay at number one right there. You got it, bitch. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My.
And Steve, when you do watch Raiders, the guy wearing this is the good guy.
Oh, all I saw, you disappeared, and I saw the lady there.
Now, if you really want to get into the Indiana Jones series and just really be all about it, get to watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull first. You'll really.
You guys are confusing me with what you're doing.
No,
don't even say Crystal Skull. Don't confuse Steve with that shit. That's a shitty movie. And don't watch that Dial of Dysentery one. Stupid shit.
No,
just watch
like
the real one, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Just remember the word Raiders.
Okay, I'll watch that, but you guys have to watch an episode of General Hospital.
I did it already back in about 50 years ago.
Did you?
When I realized the stories never resolve themselves, and you could watch
Stories?
8,000 episodes in a row, and nothing ever gets resolved.
Oh, I know. I've missed some episodes the last couple of weeks. I didn't even try to go back and get caught up. I just started with today's episode, and I was all caught up.
You could skip it from like 1979 and then pick up, at
2009.
yeah. What was it? Another World, or there were so many different ones back then.
Oh, as
the world turns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many.
Storm. I remember
Secret Storm. Yeah, Secret Storm.
The Days of Our Lives.
It's for tomorrow. Days of Our Lives, I think, is still on, isn't it?
Guiding Light was the one the chicks liked.
Guiding Light. I remember that.
Back in my day.
How about the Search for Tomorrow?
I watched The Edge of Night. I remember that one.
I like The Edge of Night. There was one that used to scare me because
Dark
of
Shadows.
No, it was the intro. It had this stormy sea with these
Secret
rocks
Storm Secret Storm
was that what it was?
Scary
Yeah,
intro.
that might be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it kind of reminded me of the opening of Dark Shadows with the water.
And The Edge of Night was kind of freaky looking.
It had a city
font and but my mom used to watch them, so I remember that Search for Tomorrow with the the blue sky and the clouds, and the Guiding Light had like this psychedelic thing with all these weird lights. It was kind of neat.
But I think isn't The Bold and the Beautiful still on? I know. What about Young and the Restless?
Hell, any of us know.
Anyway, I just made it.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't think any of them are on anymore. I think
they got rid of a whole shit ton of them. I know that.
General Hospital, I know. I watch it every day still.
But wasn't there a Stick song where they start singing, "We'll search for tomorrow and secret storm."
Search for tomorrow.
The only thing I know about General Hospital is that's where like George Clooney got his start or something. That was.
Oh man, that was.
Or was it ER?
That was ER.
I'm surprised, Steve, that you don't play the theme to Young and the Restless on your show.
I played that before.
It was Rick Springfield that was on General Hospital.
Yeah. Right around the time he was famous with all of his songs, he was Dr. Noah Drake.
There were lyrics to the Young and the Restless. With that piano.
Nadia's theme.
I was Jesse's girl.
I wish to.
Yeah.
And I used to drive by the LA County General Hospital, and
was that the one they used for GH, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful Art Deco.
I'd love to go see that
building. Yeah, it's just right by the 10 and 5 where they all come together. The problem is you can't really admire it from the freeway because you're concentrating on not getting killed.
Okay, man, I've been by there on the truck all the time. I was, like I say, trying not to get killed, so I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not doing the tour. If you're riding along with somebody else and you can actually look around, then you can see all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
I had my learner's permit, I think, for driving, and we went to LA for vacation. And my grandpa had me drive, and then he got me on the freeway, and it was like 7 lanes of insanity, and it had the rain grooves on the concrete so that the rain would drain off, and they weren't aligned with the lines that you were supposed to stay in.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a hell of a thing.
I went many times. I've been to L.A. in the big truck. I didn't have that much problem there. Yeah, it was a lot of backups, but I just really didn't have that big a problem.
Well, LA traffic. You can't go fast anymore. When I first drove LA freeways was 1979. And I'm in my Bug, and I pick up my Bug at the shipping Matson shipping thing down in Long Beach, and I pull out of there and get on the on-ramp, and I'm within like 30 seconds I'm on the freeway going 75 miles an hour with somebody right behind me going 75 miles an hour, and then somebody there going 75. Like the talk about being thrown into the deep end. I couldn't even be too scared to go on the freeway because I was already there.
Well, shoot, I've watched Chips. Those cars don't go more than 10 miles an hour. They had to put ramps in the back of the cars to get them to flip over and stuff because they're only going 10 miles an hour.
They were flying back in 79.
Was that the same trip there? Was that the same trip, Darn, that you and Whitaker took, over Saturday and Sunday to go get his paycheck in California and come back?
No, that was a few years before that trip.
Last time I was in LA.
I was driving back through Arizona. And it was the middle of the night, And so we're hauling ass. I'm doing like 90 in my old
nice.
73 Nova. And so
They
I'm
got-
driving on the highway. Cops pull right up next to me doing 90 and hit his lights or just blipped his lights. And I looked over at him and he looked at me and he just said, slow down. I said, sure.
Did you like fuck off? And then, Lloyd was good about that. When I was like 14, I guess, maybe 15, but I didn't have a driver's license. And my grandpa had this big 73 4x4 Chevy truck. And we were, going to his house. And I think we were on that corner of Inspiration. We know when it does the L shape near Pine Lane. And he was pulled over. Here, you take over. I'm like, what? And it's a stick shift, So I'm trying to drive this truck, white knuckled. And I did pretty good. It wasn't until we were halfway up their big giant driveway, which is like a football field but shaped like an S. It's just this long driveway. And we were about halfway up. And I kind of stalled and I couldn't, going uphill. I've never really driven a stick before, so I'm trying to figure it out. And finally he took over. But, it wasn't too bad, considering.
I just wanted to
Darren
see
put
what-
me on his motorcycle on his chopper on that road next to my grandma's house, and it was solid ice. And that was the first time I ever drove a actual motorcycle by myself. But Darren was running alongside me in case I fell over or something. I'd have fallen on Darren, I guess. But that's where I actually learned. It was the same stretch where I actually learned to get on a bike without the training wheels. So that was interesting. I never really thought about that before. It was the same road. Same place on the same road. Stupid Colorado. Snow and ice.
Aaron's trying to remember when he ever had a chopper.
Huh?
No, I was chopper-ish. It's a Honda 450.
I don't remember
Oh,
the last time.
okay.
I'm trying to
'Cause
remember.
I'm thinking Easy Rider, and I'm thinking like hell.
No, it didn't have the ape
14.
hangers on it.
I've
trying
had
to
two
remember the last-
motorcycles. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just thinking out loud.
I had a 450cc, and then my next one was 1800cc.
Ah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I
That'll
think
get
cars
you up and
smaller
going.
than that.
2006. I was sitting here trying to think when I was in LA last, and that was at 2006.
Must have been a Nighthawk or something, Darren, because I'm looking at 450s and they don't look anything like yours. They're all like dirt bikes.
It was a custom.
So
450.
therefore, darn,
Okay.
that means you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, even though it was your bike.
Could be.
Oh, shut up.
Are
I'm
you
looking
looking-
at pictures and I'm not seeing his bike there.
I think it was a Honda. I'll look it up.
Well, it was a Honda, but it had like the front wheel went way out. It was chopper like. Well, you just said it was custom.
Well, it said custom on it, so it's like the model.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I mean, it wasn't like the standard 750 or the standard Honda that you saw. It looked different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you can look 1980 Honda Custom 450. And there's a
Okay,
bunch of
let me look at
images
that.
that look like they could be it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm watching closed caption on here. I want to see if it says what did that noise make on Star Trip?
Okay, I guess that's it, Darren. That's right when you put it that way.
I don't know about the year, but it was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that was when, the age of the universal Japanese motorcycle. 'Cause everybody made a 450, everybody made a 550, everybody made it was like, and you almost needed to like a magnifying glass to see which brand it was.
Oh yeah.
But you could have put the ape hangers on that and it probably would have fit.
Yeah.
Would have worked.
Car talk.
Not it's motorcycle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Motorcycle.
Are you
talk.
talking about me because I'm in a car right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Shazam.
Shazam! Would you play
I
a
had a-
song
I had
that
a
sounded
bike-
like Gomer Pyle singing something?
Yeah, what was
today?
that this morning I played? It was
Oh, it was the
Oh, no.
Nilsson one that Badfinger. Without
Was it?
You.
No, I
No,
also
the
played
Without
the-
You, that was actually, he did that pretty well. The
Yeah.
one that came after that, and I forget what song he was trying to do. But
It was
sounded like-
the Nitty Gritty Stinky Smell My Finger band.
Yeah, yeah.
make a- move
I've
on
seen Jim naked in the moonlight one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in the mood.
That
And it was sort of like halfway between, if Gomer Pyle didn't actually sing like an opera singer, like just if he sang the way he talked.
sang the way he talked on the show. Yeah.
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 Or it also could have sounded a little bit like Robbie Robertson without the talent. From like The Night They Drove Winn-Dixie Down.
Yeah, I also I played a clip of
Or whoever
Good
did the
Morning
vocals.
Vietnam when Robin Williams did an impression of Gomer Pyle this morning. Remember that? I don't know.
Not sure.
Today's show tune was from Good Morning Vietnam. Good Morning Vietnam. Didn't Robin Williams do a Christmas movie at any point? I don't think
Mark and Mindy.
Yeah.
that was a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing
Did you
red
see it?
sometimes.
Oh. Guess I didn't notice.
The forgotten Robin Williams movie, The World According to Garp.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Heard of that.
I think they should have done a very Mork and Mindy Christmas or something. Or maybe a Mrs. Doubtfire Christmas. Oh.
How about not? I'm not
I
a big
finally got
I'm a-
around to seeing Mrs. Doubtfire like 30 years after it came out. And the whole beginning of the movie is him crank calling people trying to get, what the fuck was he trying? No, he was.
He wanted his babysitting
he
job.
was making sure that the other babysitter things didn't. But the thing is, he was
Yeah.
making all these basically crank calls, and you could tell that movie was made just before caller ID was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could have made the movie with if there was caller ID.
I don't work with the boys because I used to be one.
But yes, Timmy, he did make a Christmas movie.
Did he?
I didn't ask.
It was called A Merry Friggin' Christmas in 2014.
Oh, he did do one?
What, he's already dead?
Yeah, I thought he'd floofied himself by
Nah,
now.
Well,
he
this
was
one
about
came out-
2020, 2018, something like that.
Maybe that was why.
I had heard he floofied himself because he had signed up that he had to do Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting, I don't know, he was getting ready to sign that, like I said, and do that.
No, he actually died in 2014, August 11th, 2014. So that must have been like
Really?
the last movie
Yeah.
he did.
2014.
That health brain thing he had,
Yeah, Lewy
It's-
body
it-
dementia. Yeah.
it makes you extremely paranoid, and it gives you very vivid hallucinations. That's not a good combination.
Yeah. no, it's not.
Dang.
But what got me is that I think a couple months back, Steve was playing some Queen music and Freddie Mercury. It was like this day in history. Freddie Mercury, and he passed away in like 1993 or some damn thing.
91.
Yeah.
91.
Yeah,
Because I had just bought
30 damn
Innuendo.
4 years ago.
Yeah, I bought Innuendo, which is the first time I ever liked Queen, and then he floofied. And Glenn asked, how do you
34
say...
years ago. I couldn't like get my head around that.
Yeah,
Well, how much
Glenn-
is the bacon? 99 cents a pound.
Oh yeah. Price is not affected in Lee or Collier counties, wherever the hell that is.
Glenn is asking, how do you say the S word in French?
Merde.
Scheisse.
No, that's German.
No, but that was
Merde.
saying it in French.
I thought it was Renault. Or Renault.
Renault. No, it's not the Renault.
Renault.
It is
Oh,
not the
and-
Renault. It is not the Citroën. It is not the Depoisy. It is the Merde.
So,
Sure.
so the S word, I think, is surrender that he's looking for.
Well, he didn't say S word. I said S word.
Okay.
He said a naughty word.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a Merry Friggin' Christmas was the last one. He's released some posthumously. Anyway, go ahead.
What about Eponymous?
He was
Posthumously.
released by Postlethwaite.
Could you imagine if that was a surname? Like, some woman, her name's Nancy Potamus. I mean, could you picture like some sexy young, skinny girl? No, not really. Nancy Potamus.
No, but what I thought you were going to say, there was this writer, automotive writer. They got published in a lot of magazines. And this really, really cool guy who wrote about old Formula One cars, and his last name was Posthumous, and his first name was Cyril Posthumous.
Cyril
And
was
now
dead.
he's dead, so everything is posthumous for him.
Yeah. His name wasn't Incubus.
So the origin of the name, I wondered if, because one of the ancient Romans named Posthumus was born after his father died, and I'm wondering if that's where the word came from.
Probably.
Or
It was like
maybe not.
cesarean section, because they supposedly, before they had to cut Caesar out of his mom, they didn't have a name for it. So they figured they'd name it after him.
And so Wendy Lou said, according to the movie Blast from the Past, shit is French.
Oh, really?
Well, that's why people say,
yeah.
excuse my French.
Oh, okay.
Wendy has good taste in movies. That's one of the ones I'll just watch.
I saw that movie the first time I saw it was on the airplane, and going over the sea, and they flying. And I just looked at the screen, and there was a plane crashing, and it was Blast from the Past. I liked it,
Yeah, it was like medieval French, whatever, colloquialism, meaning roughly good.
Roughly good. Well, what they call Old French is actually German.
Interesting.
Yeah.
New French was almost German as well.
Well, English,
You know,
Old
what's funny
English
the
is
Germans
almost like
never
German.
Made anybody speak. The Germans never actually made anybody speak German. They didn't make the
Except for
Poles
other
speak German.
Germans.
They didn't make the French speak German. They didn't even make the. Well, I mean, I suppose they made the Germans speak German, but they already spoke it, so it wasn't that big a deal.
They could watch Blast from the Past multiple times. So could I. It's a good movie.
But there's different dialects of German too, just like there are different dialects of English. There's like High German and Low German and Bavarian. There's parts of the country that speak Bavarian, which is a dialect of German, but kind of its own thing. And
Well, look at United States. We, depending on where you go, like think of someone that speaks from Boston compared to
Pepperidge
someone
Farm.
from Georgia. It's like we've got our own dialects.
Mhm.
Dalek. Exterminate. No, dialect.
Yeah,
was worth a try.
Owen could do a real good. What you call?
Oh, Owen did great. He does the beginning of the Fun Hour theme, which is kind of weird because it's supposed to be a show about psychedelic pop, and it starts out with the Dalek, which is weird. I hope that Daleks are old.
Oh boy.
Or I'll have to get rid of that theme. I think they've been around for a long time.
Well, I mean, Doctor Who began in like '63, but the Daleks I think were a later invention. Because Doctor Who was supposed to debut on November 22nd, 1963, but people were kind of too busy to be watching that particular date. Nobody really was in the mood to watch a new sci-fi
Yeah, they were
show.
having an Oh What a Night. Oh What a Night.
They
Oh
were
wait,
still
it's an
baby-
octave higher. Oh What a Night. Like, that's where you got it.
yeah, they were still baby booming.
And our friend Travis, he was convinced, and we used to argue, he thought that Frankie Valli song, What a Night, was actually made in 63. I'm like, no, it's from 75. No, wasn't it? They said 63. He said he's thinking back to
wouldn't say-
63.
Yeah, you wouldn't say way back when, and
Yeah.
or what a night. Back in '63, is that's what he said. So they wouldn't say back in '63.
I know, right?
Unless, at least until 1964, and then he wouldn't even.
Yeah. Although I gotta say, this year has been long. It's been a long year. Maybe time's gonna slow down again.
But or the other one is like I haven't had this feeling since 1956, and I was like, oh, okay, it's been a while.
Oh, Love Potion number 99.
But that's okay, because the other one is You Had Plenty of Money in 1922.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Him too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just saw this train going by and this giant hand came down from the clouds.
Ah, okay. That
Praise
happens
Jesus.
a lot.
Did you ever hear that song, that Love Potion #9, that part where he says he stuck his dick in a cop and then the cop punched him?
He stuck his dick in a cop?
In a cop,
He
yeah.
kissed a cop in 34.
Oh, same difference.
Cop.
You know the song Kansas City, which you guys all should have memorized. But
Yeah.
Got some crazy little women there.
Yeah, well, yeah. But 12th Street and Vine. It's
Yep,
actually
I've been
12th
there.
Street and Vine is nothing. It's just he liked the way that sounded.
Well,
It's
back in
actually
the
a
day, there
different
was a
street.
hooker situation back in that area.
Yeah, but it wasn't 12th Street and Vine. It was some other street. But he liked the way that 12th Street and Vine sounded.
But yeah,
Now
I
you
think.
know the rest of it. Oh, and the other thing is,
Speaking
you
of
know, the
hookers.
Kansas City Chiefs are going to move from Kansas City to
Yes.
Kansas City.
Yes.
Well,
They're
going to
going
Kansas
across the
City,
river?
Yeah, basically.
West Bottoms?
Yes.
Wait, why
They're
are they
building-
moving?
They're moving the new stadium over there to where all the sports areas at with the NASCAR track and all that. You know.
Oh, yeah, okay. The Wyandotte County Fairgrounds is there. The NASCAR is
Yep.
there.
Well, we
Okay.
just lived down the road. That's where I was born. We were
Yeah.
down the road from the Arrowhead Stadium and the Royals Stadium.
That's
Although I don't
all
know if they
right
made the Royal Stadium yet. But
That's I-70 and 435 on the Kansas side.
but it's right on
It was funny
the
they
on
were
the
moving
Blue
from
Ridge
Kansas City to
Parkway.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Well, we did the Kansas City Scottish Island games right there at the Wyandotte County Fairgrounds across from the NASCAR. I didn't been up the NASCAR area.
Oh, Steve, I finally went over the high bridge. Did you ever see it? It's like where the stadium is. It goes over I-70. There's this big bridge. It's this big. It's like an overpass, but it's more 60s looking, like 50s, and it's just way up there. It's big. And I finally went over it a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago, and it's like being in an airplane.
Is this right around where the stadium is?
Yeah, it's actually Stadium Boulevard or whatever. It's it's actually a little road, but it crosses over the highway, and it's just way up there.
I remember that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd always wondered about it because we always went. I always saw it when I was truck driving with my dad, and finally went over it, and wow, it almost make you seasick. I mean, or airsick.
I've been over it dozens of times, so I guess I was used to it.
Really, there's no route there, or did you just go to the stadium?
Yeah, just in that area. Well, I was back area. What was I driving?
Because it's not like a commute kind of thing. It's like basically it goes from the parking lot to the complex to nowhere.
But yeah, because I was driving taxi cab in '85, and that's what I did.
Okay. Yeah. Did you get seasick? I mean, motion sick? I mean, air sick up there?
Nah, I didn't even think about it.
Well, you probably weren't looking off the edge.
Nah.
I got a good picture of the skyline from it, though. It's almost like an aerial view.
What do you guys say in that part of the country? The Chiefs are moving from KCMO to KCK.
Yeah.
Tony likes to say from Kansas City to Kansas City.
Yeah. Nobody realized. People ask me that all the time when I say I'm from Kansas City. They say Kansas or Missouri, and I'm like, well, the state line runs right down the middle of the city.
Oh, most people, when I talk, not most people, but a lot of people, they think it's in Kansas. They don't even think about Kansas City, Missouri. They're that, I don't know if they're being obtuse or what.
Tell them I was born on the Missouri side and lived in Kansas. Oh, how do you do that? It's a long. No, it's 5 seconds.
Yeah, you need a pass. You need a passport. Don't you?
Well, if you ever go to Budapest, in wherever that is, there was actually 2 towns. It was Buda and it was Pest, and they were on either side of a river, and each city just got bigger and bigger, and they just kind of mushed together, and they just said, "To hell with it, we'll just call it Budapest."
Yeah, the pests ended up mixing with the Buddhas. You know what?
Yeah. Buddha.
It wasn't until I went to see Fred Brodsky for lunch in Overland Park that, you know that it's close, but I just never realized it. From Peculiar to Overland Park it seemed like 5 minutes. It's just
you had lunch with Fred Brodsky in Overland Park?
Yes, sir, at the Bristol.
I thought you did that here in Florida. I thought he lives here in Florida.
No, he lives in Overland Park.
Oh, that's okay. I could have been his neighbor and didn't realize
So
it.
the city that really does that is a city called Harrison, Ohio, and Harrison, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same exact city, except the state line goes right down the middle of the main street,
Nice.
And one side is also the Eastern time zone, and the other side is the Central time zone.
Oh, that's
Oh,
messed
cute.
up. That happens. Let's see. Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri does the same. Well, they're not in different time zones, but
Yeah.
and there's
Well,
also another one.
there's Mexicali and Calexico, which
There's
are
also isn't there
two
also
towns that are right
Texarkana?
across from each other. Yeah, it's Texarkana. Is there an Arca, Texas,
There's a Texarkana,
it's
Texas, and a
New
Texarkana,
Orleans.
Arkansas.
Is right
Oh,
next to
okay.
it.
So they didn't reverse them. They didn't call it Arxis or.
Yeah, my dad had sometimes he had to do shipments there or something, and he said he actually had to cross into Texas to get to Texarkana or something like that. It's anyway, fellers,
Yeah, look
Yep,
at the
it's time for me to go.
have a Merry Christmas, everybody,
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you
and add Have a Groovy Christmas to your Spotify or whatever playlist. It's Apology None. It's my only Christmas song.
Cool.
Too bad I didn't play a clip of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get a
Who's that?
copyright strike for my own song.
Yeah, right.
Who's that?
But
in the chat?
it is. Oh, check out the new Transforama. It's with the toys, and it's plays during that. That's the song track for the video. Is the
Did
Have a
I hear
Groovy
the
Christmas.
chat thing ding?
You heard my phone? That dinged. I don't know what that was.
Wendy said there's a town called Wendover, where part of the
Yeah.
town is in Utah and the other part is in Nevada. It's called Bendover.
Yeah.
Wendover. Well, it's actually Wendover and West Wendover. West Wendover is in Nevada, and Wendover is in Utah.
Yeah, and there's Cal Neva, which is Frank Sinatra's little gambling thing on the border of California and Nevada. Ah,
Well, okay.
So,
Well, Merry
anyways,
Christmas,
gentlemen,
and I'll touch
Merry
base with
Christmas,
you, darn,
everybody.
tomorrow.
Sounds good. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
I may give you a
Merry
call. I may
Christmas.
give you a call or text you on Friday because we're thinking about heading back over that way this weekend, Timmy.
Okay.
Well, you never come down here to see me anymore.
I'm going to be there in
Why?
2 weeks, Steve.
Okay, we'll have to try and hook up.
I'm not going swimming this time, though. It's too cold.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have
All right.
a happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Steve's getting into this thing about happy holidays all of a sudden. He never used to do that.
What's the matter, Steve? What are you doing?
'Cause he's being nice to everybody.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
Hanukkah.
screw that.
everybody.
It's Christmas. It's
Ramadan.
Christmas.
I say happy holidays to everybody. You know, it covers
Also
everybody.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, it covers that too.
Festivus.
Kwanzaa's not a real
Festivus.
it's a joke somebody made. Oh,
All right. Take care, fellers. God bless. See you,
Bye.
Wendy. See you, Glenn. Bye.
Merry Christmas,
Oh, see you,
Deb, wherever you
Kendra.
are.
Merry
Woodley
Christmas,
do.
Kendra.
Merry Christmas, Neb, wherever you are.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, he texted me. I totally
That's what I was
spaced
trying to
it.
say. I thought I heard somebody's texting go on.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Let me.
what the thing was?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, he said he's ready to be on the show and everything's working fine.
Well,
Are you going to tell him that the show's over?
and you just got rid of Darn too, so
Yeah.
Well, no, he's
All
still
right.
there, but he's just.
All right.
Oh, well.
All right.
Anyhow,
Well, take
bye,
care,
everybody.
fellers. Merry Christmas.
Merry
doodly doo.
Christmas.
Have a nice holiday. Merry Christmas.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
And a
Bye.
Happy New Year. In jail.
Jail.
I got the pants.
All right. Take care, fellers.
Bye.